Um, Warehouse costing is expected to be between 45,000 to 75,000. We will establish connections with the small book vendors and collaborate with online educators, schools and college teachers.
Our commission rate will be as low as 1 to 5%, and the books will be at the price of the books will be about 20 to 80% of the actual price of the book, depending upon the quality and the additional utility provided in it.
So our relevance in the real world is that our product is cost effective for an app. It can be afforded by the rich as well as the poor. It's a very easy to use and optimized software. It can be largely used by the common man and without any training in it. And it's a software which presents a large amount of combination of, it includes international, central and state codes, which is made of desirable and useful. Thank you.
Yes, well presented, team 2. Judges, if you have any questions.
Before starting this kind of business, have you got any kind of survey that how many people are reading digitally and how many people are reading?
Yes, sir. We did various surveys, and we also did a survey where we saw students were not able to list their books. Their previous books they had to sell it at negligible prices. We did a survey in our school only, where 70% of the students give their books to their parents and they deal with it, and 30% try to list, but they struggle and therefore they do not do it.
There is one belief in our society also that they don't sell the books. They always pass on or donate or something like that. Like in my family, we usually don't sell the books, right? Don't you think that that will be the big barrier for you? Because you are talking only about the books which are related with school and colleges, right? But actually, you should focus more on the books which are archival sort of books which are not easily available. If you want to earn this project you are doing for earning the money, right? So you should focus the segment where there is a scarcity of the book. When someone is getting the book, then it's a question of only reducing the price only. If someone is getting it at reduced cost, but you can earn money for those books which are not available on digitally. So you should focus on those books, right?
Yes.
And when you focus on archival books, some of the old books you might be getting at say 5,000 rupees, but the printed cost will be only 7 to 8 rupees. Have you seen such kind of books? So you should be focusing on those books if you want to earn the money, not the things which is available, because profit is always related with demand and supply. If supply is less, you can demand more price. So that should be focused, not on the things which is readily available. Okay, for getting the bigger width in the market, you can do this, but actually your focus should be more on the books which are not easily available. Then only you can earn more money. Actually, you are serving society by focusing such kind of things. You'll be serving the society. But what about your profit? Your motive is what? Doing business or serving the society?
Although few apps are already existing in the old books, like Delhi, I have inquired, they buy old books also and promote your old books also. So, although it is a crowded market, but there is a huge market. You can get your market share. But I just want to know the revenue. How do you generate the revenue?
Our business model is B2C and also C2C. On C2C transactions, we will be charging commission 1 to 5%, and B2C for we will collaborate with local book vendors who will assist us.
And other thing is that, as he rightly said, there is a niche market. There is a specialized books which should be made available. For example, there are some foreign authors whose books are very costly, are available in pound and in dollars and all. You should manage to get access to the second-hand books from the international market and also make it available on your app. So that will also attract more specialization.
Yes, sir. For the non-educational books, we have another section in our website for the non-educational books and all this, the books which are scarce in nature.
Don't focus only on academic books.
Yeah.
You know. You have to focus on many other books which are
Yes, we have a
available.
different section for it.
Thank you.
Have you considered the freight charges for the books? Which kind of book segment? We should cap the books, like we'll be selling the books which is sellable at say 500 rupees or 1000 rupees. Because the freight charges are not common. If you consider the freight charges, then you are giving commissions also. What margin will be left for you? Right?
As such, I don't have any question. I would appreciate one thing during your speech, that you have very much clarity in selling the books. You are many times, four of you mentioned that we will deliver good quality, cheap and fast delivery. So that three things you mentioned so many times, and that is like what kind of clarity you have in your business. So that is a nice thing, one thing. Second thing, one Bharat Bhai said, like we don't sell the study books. I agree to that. You can keep one section in that, those who want to donate the books. Okay, so the people who want to receive the free books, you can just ask them to pay the freight charges and they can receive the donated books.
I actually did a survey for that in our school, in which 90% of the students sell their books at to local vendors at negligible price. So I don't think that was an issue. At least we saw that in our survey.
But for those 10% people, you can just keep it like
Yeah.
that. Like the donated
Yeah.
books, they give you for free. And for those who want to take it for free, you can just charge the freight charges and deliver them.
Along with your business, you are also involved in your CSR activities, that you are donating free books to those who really need it. Any questions from the audience? Yes, Manan. Questions?
So, most of the people buy books online only if they don't find it with the local traders. Almost 50% of them. So, if the book is not available in much quantity, why will someone sell back to you? And then how will you provide those books to the customers? No, the general books which are not that much available in the local markets.
So they can basically list their product if they want to actually sell their product, and then the listing, so they can like, determine their own price for that product. So if there's a high scarcity, the price, they can increase the price.
And where is the expenditure on the website developers and the delivery laborers that you will employ?
For delivery, we will be outsourcing it, so we can focus on the core activities.
Repeat.
For delivery, we will be outsourcing that so that we can focus on the core activities of our business.
So what is the use of your website?
We are a marketplace. You can list your products, buyer. You can come as a buyer and also as a seller.
Thank you, Manan.
So we can do the same thing on Amazon or Flipkart also, mentioning that it is a used book. And they are a trusted site. So why would someone go to your website?
On Amazon, first of all, a listing is very difficult. You need to provide listing charges, and commission they take is 12.5%. For us, it is 1 to 5% only. So we will,
Well done, team 2.
That was great, team 2. Now let's welcome the third team, Intellect Era. Let's welcome Aisha, Sara Yadav, Yash, Shrof, Shiv, Amin. Let's have a big round of applause for team 3.
खुश तो बहुत हो गया कि इंटेलेक्ट एरा के चारों को-फाउंडर आपके सामने अपनी ऐप को प्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं। चलिए इसी के साथ हम शुरू करते हैं।
An average student finds schoolwork difficult, having exam stress, work anxiety, depression, which may often lead to extreme steps. This problem is commonly seen in our age group surroundings. Statistics back up these claims. According to certain surveys conducted throughout institutes, 5 out of 10 students have suffered from chronic depression and 6 out of 10 from anxiety. This building problem has led in emergence of a product intellect era. Here, we together work on the problem.
Intellect Era is a software application wherein users can anonymously interact, sharing their problems, narrating their stories. Also, it is also a help for users. Intellect Era is a software application wherein users can anonymously interact, share in their problems, narrate their stories to create a sense of belonging. It also helps users when they're afraid to talk about their problems because going to a psychotherapist is actually a taboo right now. It also provides specialized psychological help through advanced psychotherapists throughout the country. It is a healthy competition between you and yourself in creating a better version of you. This is the application layout based on an illustration basis. The first page focuses on signing up. You can sign up with your email. It is anonymous, so you're not supposed to put up your name or we give you a unique ID. The first page focuses on question and answer round, wherein you post questions. You can answer them anonymously because nobody wants to, disclose their identity. The second page, it focuses about short therapy sessions for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, wherein, for example, you have exam stress. I'll click upon it, and then I'll have a 2-minute therapy session, which will give me instrumental music, which might soothe out my mind. And we swipe across, adding to your space. We have guide support, self-care, which will give us plannings, how you're supposed to plan out your day as a student. This is the last page. This is going to be my profile. This name is optional. Obviously, we're going to give you, this is my name. Hello, Sarah. This is your progress. How are you feeling? So, you're supposed to answer a certain set of questions, which will tell you how you feel. The self-care, calm, energy, wellness. You have a lot of, instrumental music to soothe out your mind and, how to cope up with the problems. As I said, our application, provides specialized psychological help to psychotherapists. The first page, you have profiles of different psychotherapists. We have the ratings, the reviews, their experiences. For example, they have had 120 plus successful, sessions with people around them. You can message them, call them. We'll have one session free for, a live session with a psychotherapist, wherein you actually know about your problem. And then, moving on, if you want to, actually continue with your work, you can go through the subscription basis, wherein you'll actually enroll with the psychotherapist.
Now, you might be wondering, what is the unique selling proposition of such an application? Well, in our app, we allow users to anonymously interact with other users as well as professional psychotherapists, creating a community where the users feel a sense of belonging. We also provide professional psychological help, which is customizable according to the needs of the user. We have also decided to integrate our features into school, portals, college, and institutional apps. Why should investors invest into our business? Well, as you know, nowadays, mental illness is a very sensitive topic, and today's generation finds online communication better than offline communication. The current pandemic situation has also proven the need of such an application.
market size opportunities, threats, online cyber threats increase, trust issues, reasonability. Today's generation is more comfortable online rather offline. Product USP stand out.
Marketing strategy. As we all know, marketing is a very important pillar to run a business. So for our marketing, we'll be targeting schools. We'll be organizing orientations in front of parents and teachers as well as students, so that we can maximize and capture more of the market of the school. And we'll also integrate our app into the school portal, so that any parent or any student who wants to use it can use it at any time. And the school will revise the school fees and may increase it. So the school will indirectly charge the parents for registering them into our program. So parents, if they use it or they don't use it, they have already registered to our program. Thank you.
Our cost structure. Our estimated investment for one-time application basis is 5 lakhs. Psychologists. When we hire psychologists, according to the market survey conducted in Vadodara, they charge 500 per session. So the maximum they can charge. This is the charging criteria. It's like 40 minutes for like once a week. Then we are going to have subscription basis, which are going to depend on the package. For example, you are dealing with anxiety and you need 3 courses a month or probably more. So the charge depends on that. Next is social media ads. We are going to social ads. We're going to advertise through social media like Instagram, YouTube, and we charge 10,000. Also, we'll allow certain applications to advertise onto our apps. Business integration. When we go B2B, that is business to business. For example, we are a business and we go to a school with integrating our portals together. This also, for example, the student comes into the school, but it's registering through our application. We get commission to download. When we put our application in Play Store or any application platform where we download, we get 70% of the revenue. So this is our cost structure wherein we cast our income resources, also our expenditure.
Now we come to the expenses. To create an app, we need a strong IT team so that it can make it as secure as possible, so nobody can hack it or insert a virus. So we'll have a very strong IT team, which will be one of the major expenses. Second will be advertising. We all need to advertise our app at a certain point of time in our business. So we'll advertise using holdings, flyers, and also through many other ways like influencer marketing.
Like we're done with our presentation.
Yes, sir.
This is a good idea. But what we are focusing is somebody who is in depression or in stress and all. At the same time, if it's like that, okay, what is the perception you create? Is that sick people with or depressed people with problem? You should brand it in a such a way that it is creating a joy or enjoyment. Joy or enjoyment, because that will attract. See, it's like that. Whatever you think, you attract that. So if you think positively attract it. So some of the words or some of the branding you should do in such a way that people get confused. For example, there is some people happiness hormones, right? So psychologically, it is one that when you appreciate somebody, then your body releases happiness hormone. There are 3 stages where body release. When you do 30 minutes exercise, irrespective of how much you are in depression, it will release happiness hormone. When you embrace somebody, automatically it releases happiness hormone. So you should instead of asking people who are in depression, come and enjoy the thing. I'm from a defense background. So once Mother Teresa was called for an anti-war rally to join an anti-war rally. And see, it's anti-war rally we are conducting, and Mother Teresa being such a social lady, why she said, don't call it anti-war rally. If you call it, then I will not join. But if you say peace rally, then I am going to join. That makes all the difference. You know? चारों तरफ इतना negative depression. मैं पहले तो आपको invite करो because I am sick. But let us not call it. You're sick, you're sick. Just come and enjoy. Cheer up, yeah. Something like that branding. That's what I think.
Thank you so much.
Presentation started with very good energy level. That should be first appreciated. Because in marketing, that is the first step. Now, if we take in consideration of India, only this business, and if we consider that this is for say young people and all this, so I saw a lot of your slides where pictures were used, like say doctor or patient and even name. There were a lot of foreigners. So don't you want to give the local touch for that? But it doesn't take that much time to replace the picture of foreigner. Always I insist that when you go indigenous, use the indigenous content.
Yes.
We have got very good faces in India, right? So that was the first thing. Then local to nowhere local touch is, I don't find any local touch. When you are targeting local people, like many foreign brand when they are coming in India, they seek this kind of name they should put, which will attract the clients. That is the first thing. Then when you are saying that you will be earning good amount of money from the advertisement, but my question is when you are focusing more of your focusing client is from the schools, right? You are enrolling the students and all this. When you are focusing the students, who will get the advertisement?
But our target audience is all age group. We're not restricted to only students.
But somewhere you were mentioning that you will be contacting the schools and getting the enrollment.
Yeah, but school will be using that.
Okay.
We have just schools, they can be colleges as well as other institutions. We have orientation to spread awareness. Just talked about it, about orientation to school, universities, colleges. Parents we spread awareness about the fact about how important mental health is.
So I was saying, my concern is we should focus on all the society. Target should be wider
Yes, sir.
instead of school or college.
We're gonna be adding our features to existing portal of schools, but the applications for all age groups. So if someone who doesn't have access to the portals can use our application.
Suppose you are focusing the all age group people. Tell me within 2 seconds, who will give the ad? I have got so many things in my mind that who will give the ad. Just tell me who can give the ad? Yes, who will put the advertisement on your portal? Who will give you the money for advertisement? It's fast.
Who wants to advertise on?
For regarding which product?
So any product, then to a wide range of products. And we also have a target.
There should be some relevancy between your.
Geomart, grocery. Because all age groups included, right? So grocery can.
I think food products,
Predominantly educational.
healthy food products can give you, insurance companies can give you, this thing should come in your mind. Sorry?
Enter industry,
Yes.
because it appeals to all.
Yes.
In school stationery also, if you are targeting the school audience and college audience, then stationery, bags, right?
And last question. You were considering the cost of good IT teams and all this. I think you were missing certification fee or something. Or it is considered. Who will give the consultation? I am not going to give the consultation. You need a doctor for that. That cost you have not incorporated. Have you? No, that-
Psychotherapists are charging directly from the customers, we're only getting, 10% of what they want, because we are getting the client and the psychotherapist.
So all costs will be taken care from that commission, right?
Yeah, they have the subscription, separate.
Energetic presentation, starting with, especially both of you.
Business B2B and B2C model not working. Now.
Basically, that's it.
Now it's. So one thing you will be have good competition because it's a burning issue and there are so many people like you in the market. So competition को आपको वो करना पड़ेगा. Second thing, your model was good B2B and B2C. So for advertisement, I think you can consider all the school stationery as I told you, water bottles, bags, and so many things, right? Third thing, clarity on the charges. Customer can choose a psychiatrist, that's okay, but if in between he or she wants to change the psychiatrist, then what is your involvement in that? We now I like after 2-3 sessions, one person doesn't like his counselor, his or her counselor. Then what is your involvement in that? That also you should focus on it because it will happen.
You see that there are offers and offers. If they're not comfortable, they try different psychotherapies. So we have so many wide range of psychotherapists in our app. They go to one. If they're not comfortable, they go to the second. If not the second, they will go to the third.
But that is you are only providing the option. But like you have to have you have to have one portal, that kind of thing, like customer reviews, on especially on that.
I have the profile of the site.
And once they
It has ratings, reviews,
and once add to that, if one person changes a psychiatrist, then what was the reason? That should be evaluated from your side. That should be some kind of that thing. I'm not an IT person, so I don't know how to do it. But that should be about it. So after some time, you can just drop off some psychiatrists. Like so many drop out patients from one psychiatrist. Then you can drop out that option from your side also.
from our side, we have given a free session that is where they can decide if they want to continue.
Only one session can't judge the day, right?
Correct. Absolutely, we have to also do this when customers are comfortable. So,
And this is just a rough draft, it's not the final.
It is just to put an idea here, like that thing you consider in your next environment. That's it.
So I think very well, sort of, I know, deeply by the judges. What I would request from my end is make notes on all this. Yes. So let that, just don't do it for the sake of a presentation here, but whatever feedback has been given, one of you all can take notes, yes, charts. Ma'am, I have already told them to write it so that next year when we come up with the second season, we will take all this into consideration and I'm sure it's going to be a very fruitful event. Thank you so much, judges, for your wonderful suggestions, ideas, and I'm very much sure that we all will be working on it and will try to remove all those weaknesses which we are, having right now. Any questions from the audience? Yes, Sarah.
So how would you make sure your psychologist isn't a fraud? Even though you have an IT head, the hacker is still as smart as them, if not more. How will you guarantee that your psychologist will not disclose your patient's personal information to others?
We're not gonna be taking the personal information when they register, where they're gonna be given.
No, I'm saying the psychologist will hear the personal information, right? So
you are a doctor, you put in your own, right? You're not supposed to do anything.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What if your psychologist is a fraud because a hacker can be as good?
And actually, we show that they have been very
Fake profiles are also popular.
We are,
Fake profiles are also popular.
the fake profiles, but the users won't know it, but we'll at least ensure that the psychologists aren't frauds.
When we register psychotherapists on our application, we have reviews, we have their experience here. So their profile is entirely ready. I don't think there will be a problem outside. Yes, we look into the matter of something arises.
Yes, Jiyangi. Three questions from who they have. So there is something called data piracy, and as you know, every phone connected to the internet has an IP address.
and every activity performed across the internet connection is stored in a place called the cloud. So what your application does is psychologists and everything. So it is an indirect open doorway to people to data pirates, and data can be moved around.
There's not only cloud, there's also blockchain network in cryptocurrency as well. You can even use cryptocurrency blockchain network, which is very secure.
Thank you, team. Kshitij, okay, one more question.
If you are being optimistic, and if your website is website scale, basically, and you have high traffic on your website, but you have limited psychologists, and even if one session per week, for example, let's
Questions has to be very precise.
Yeah.
Please spend short questions, please.
how will you deal if you have limited psychologists and high traffic on your website?
We'll enroll more psychologists. You have to start small, and then if we figure out that more people are using our app, or hire more psychologists to deal with it.
Yes, very well answered. Can we have a big round of applause for the judges and the students? Students, I know that you all are very, very enthusiastic to ask more and more questions, but due to time restrictions, we can have only 3, not more than that. Thank you.
Wow, we've been having a wonderful session till now. So let's welcome the third team. No, sorry, let's welcome the fourth team, Umeed ORG. Can we have Alina, Aswath, Preet, Prisha, and Darpan on stage, please? Let's have a big round of applause, please.
Students, can we all, yes. Can we all listen to the idea, please?
A very good morning to the respected judges, teachers, and all the students present here. We are Prisha Thapar, Aswath Preet Singh, Darpan Shukla, and Alina Dabi. The name of our team is Umeed ORG. Our business idea, Umeed ORG, is a website which solves 2 problems, both on the consumer and the producer level. First being that farmers often only have a single avenue of income, which is their yearly crop produce, which is owned and controlled by big companies like Amazon and Lay's. Second problem being that consumers in urban areas tend to consume fruits and vegetables laden with pesticides.
So you would have often noticed that young graduates from universities like IIT, IIM, they all venture off into farming businesses. And nowadays, even people are interested in such startups after seeing their success, and also as a silent ways to move away from city life.
However, not everyone has the resources and time to moving in their passion for farming, and a lot of people wish to visit and enjoy rustic vacations in rural areas untouched by urbanization and industrialization. So this is where we thought of coming up with our website, Umeed ORG. We will be tying up with farmers of small villages in the state, and the customers will register in our app and they'll have to pay around 3,000 to 5,000 rupees per month. So the benefits are, first benefit is free delivery of fresh and organic vegetables directly from the farmers, as we have tie-ups with the prices of the fruits and vegetables. And the second benefit is 2 free stays for 1 week each in any village they wish to visit. and they will be provided with modern amenities inside the lodging, but will still have full experience of rural and rustic living in the village and will be assisted by the farmers and the villagers.
But here comes the most important question, which is why will the farmers agree to this tie-up? So it is a known fact that in India, most of the farmers don't have a proper income in spite of their hard work. Because big companies like Amazon, Lays, and Big Basket buy their agriculture lands and buy their yearly crop produce at a very low rate and tell them to not sell it anywhere else. So the farmers, having no other source of income, do not negotiate with them and just agree to the deals. But this leads to their monetary struggle. So this is where the website comes in and helps the farmers. Or out of the revenue that we earn, initially we will only keep 10% for ourselves, and the rest of the money that is left, a lot of it will also be used the expenses, but a large chunk of it will go towards the farmers in helping to improve their lives, paying them more, teaching them how to negotiate, and teaching them about eco-friendly ways of growing fruits and vegetables. We will also make them learn about how to focus on long-term profits and gratification instead of the short-term profits which comes from using pesticides and fertilizers.
Why will people buy yearly subscription? As we said, a lot of people want to do something in farming and enjoy peaceful vacations. But here, even more important point is that in nuclear families, a monthly expense that is spent on fruits and vegetables is around 4,000 to 5,000. And these vegetables are grown with a lot of pesticides which are harmful for our health. And if some family wants to buy organic vegetables, it surely burns a hole in their pockets, as it is 63% more costlier than normal vegetables. So here our website comes in and we give organic vegetables grown by the farmers at the same rate as normal vegetables. And we also give 2 free stays for 1 week each in any village they wish to visit in South Gujarat. Let's talk about market size. This is how we'll achieve our target. Our first phase target will be South Gujarat, which consists of affluent cities of Ahmedabad, Anand, Vadodara, Surat, and Vapi. South Gujarat is known for its rich agro industry, and the main crops being millet, bajra, maize, paddy, and groundnut. Our target market will be the top 5%, which will be around 6 lakh individuals, and which will be around 1.5 and 2 lakh households. Our average annual subscription will be from the top 5% household will be 54,000. Revenue potential will be 81 crore only from South Gujarat and only from the top 5% population.
So this is our business plan. As Alina said, we are only aiming at the top 5% of the population. Out of the top 5% of the population, we have 1.5 lakh households. So we will be aiming during the first year, we will be aiming at 5,000 subscriptions. So which is approximately 3% of the households, which means approximately 400 subscriptions per month. The subscription amount of 1 year amounts to 54,000. So our revenue will be 27 crore. As I said earlier, we will only be keeping 10% of the revenue. So our profit would be 2 crore 7 lakh in the first year, and the revenue will be 27 crore. Similarly, in the second and the third year, our gross margin again will be 10% of the revenue, which amounts to 5 crore 4 lakh and 10 crore respectively. How will we compete in the market? According to our research, we have big competitors in the market who not only sell organic fruits and vegetables, but they also have tie-ups with the farmers and have sole control over big agricultural lands in South Gujarat and other places. They have already exhausted all other options of making mega profit. It's a known fact that most of the farm income in India has not kept pace with inflation for at least 2 decades now. So in real terms, the farmers earn less now than they were doing in the previous millennium. Big companies bring low-cost finance, which means that they are able to procure seeds, fertilizers, and pesticides at a discounted rate because they buy it in bulk. It has created a few agri-giants who have made massive profits, while the farmers who have become poorer and food has become more expensive.
So to build faith in consumers that we actually sell organic vegetables and fruit, we will allow them to visit the farms and check the delivery process. And then we will ensure that our packaging will be 100% eco-friendly by using paper wrap-ons instead of plastic packaging. We will add some discount coupons and vouchers inside the package to attract customers and buy again from our website.
So the expenses will be on the following: cottages, market expense, educating farmers, website expense, transportation expense, and hiring the employees. Expansion into other states in India would be undertaken once we are profitable in Gujarat. Thank you.
Hello. Any questions?
Your subscription of 5,000, 4,000, 5,000 per month. Do you think you will get that way because for organic only for vegetables, it's yearly 60,000 rupees per family. So
Actually,
that means
it's
a
not
luxury.
only, we are not only providing organic fruits and vegetables, we are also providing them 2 free stays of 1 week each. So like we have tie-ups with the farmers in the villages of South Gujarat, right? So not only the organic fruits and vegetables which will be delivered to their doorstep, but as well as 2 free stays of 1 week each in any village they want to visit in South Gujarat. Also, there are a lot of people, even like a lot of people that I know, they say that they want to fuel their farming passion. They want to, grow some crops and see how the people work in the farms. So we will allow them to collaborate with the farmers, which we have tie-ups with, and they can, experience farm living and grow crops on their own, assisted by the farmers.
But you see the logistic management, because it is a fruits, vegetables and all, it is a daily fresh, and you have to have a, the warehouse where frozen vegetables are kept safely kept, and otherwise, जो खराब हो जाता है हर रोज का वो भी बहुत बड़ा लॉस होता है. That arrangement is going to cost you huge about this.
Ma'am, can I have the business plan slide? So, sir, as you can see, if we keep 4,000 to 5,000 per month, only aiming at 5,000 subscriptions in the starting from 1.5 lakh households. So even then, if we only keep 10% of the revenue, 2 crore 7 lakh, we are still having approximately 24 crore left. So we still have a lot of money to ensure that the vegetables are fresh, and for all the other expenses, and also for the farmers.
See, I'm a marketing person, and he's also a marketing person. Getting 1.5 lakhs household in a year. 5,000 substitute from 1.5 lakh household. So you have to approach a 1.5 lakh household, right? So then only, and everybody is not going to just give out. It is in marketing, it is said that when you approach 10 people, there will be 3 people who will respond, and there will be out of 3 people, only 1 will buy. Okay, so it's a 80-20 ratio of 80-20 principle. So it's going to be a huge task getting this revenue and convincing them on a new concept and attracting them to staying in the villages.
Sir, but also I feel like everyone loves free things, right? So at the cost of normal fruits and vegetables, which is 4,000 to 5,000 a month, we are offering them the free stays. We are offering them an opportunity to live in the farming life. So all of that, I think people would enjoy.
You have to work on that, I think.
First time, I'm very happy to see that the problem which you are addressing, it is connected with big mass. Always I am trying to put that when you are doing any business, you should focus on the big mass. This is covering big mass. That is a plus point. Then second, the problem is very traditional, which is since so many centuries, like farmer is always poor and product is very costly. So in between people like agents and all this, they are earning the good margin. So this is a very good problem you have taken, that it should be solved. This is a plus point that traditional problems, it is getting solved with latest tool of technology. So I should appreciate that. Then the second is database which you have created. The way your sincerity is reflected into that, the way you was asking, the way you were responding. I mean, you have not just done the project for just sake of doing. You have gone into depth of that, and all the calculation is there in your mind. You are on the spot, you are answering on that. I think that shows your sincereness of doing the business. That is the first step. Thank you. I'm not farmer, so I am not asking more question, but I will ask you only one question. Can you tell me what was the problem of movement which was carried across the nation before few months against Prime Minister's government, Ms. Modi's government? Can you tell me what was that problem?
The farmers strike.
Yeah, why they were doing the strikes? And MSP, whatever, what was the real cause for that movement? Because when you are entering into that business, you should be learning the current scenario of the market.
Actually, they were not getting the perfect price for the cross, so they were trying to take back those lost and get a better price for their
We have asked a particular question, MSP, and you answer that.
And one more thing, okay, for that, because you might not be studying newspapers in that detail, because it's not a matter of interest for your age people. The thing is, when you are going to convince the farmers, you know, when they are more the illiterate people are, they are very much reluctant. They got a lot of inertia of not getting change, because always illiterate people have got fear of losing the things which they have got, or the losing their expertise which they feel they have, right? So how are you gonna convince these farmers?
Sir, first of all, we will pay them more than like the company.
They will take your money and they will not do your work.
But we will have tie-ups with them. We will have proper tie-ups with the farmers.
But what the temptation you will put in front of these people so that they will be rushing.
We will tell them that we are paying them more, and then we will introduce them to new methods of.
वो तो गवर्नमेंट ने भी बोला था किसी ने नहीं सुना, बोले एमएसपी में आपको फायदा होगा, nobody listen. They are very much reluctant and high inertia people.
Sir, we'll start with few farmers and then we'll be paying them more, right? So those few farmers will be talking and their wives will be talking and then actually they will come to us.
क्या बोलेंगे उसको, पैसा तो छोड़ो. Some farmers are very rich.
But many aren't. So we are not paying the rich farmers, we're paying the poor farmers. So those farmers and their wives will be talking to the other farmers will come to us.
कुछ आइडिया इमीडिएटली मेरे को कुछ आइडिया सजेस्ट करो, क्या देंगे उसको तो खुश हो जाएगा.
Money. So because they'll be doing the same work, right? But some farmers will be getting more from us. So they leave the other job because and they come to us.
The best idea of whole project was visiting the village by the customers. But I think that is also a drawback for your project. कि अगर direct farmers or customer का tie-up हो गया, then you will not be in the picture, right? If I go to a village and I have a personal relation with that farmer, तो मैं उसके साथ ही tie-up कर दूँ directly कि भाई इसको 5,000 क्यों दे? हम आ रहे हैं तेरे पास हर महीने में एक बार या 2 बार, तुम सारा हमें प्रोवाइड कर दो, you know. So you should think on that thing, how to protect your website or your project from that collaboration. So you have to give more incentive to both the sides. One thing is that, and repeatedly you people were telling top 5%. What do you mean by that top 5%?
Top 5% as in the people who can afford 4,000 to 5,000 per month.
Okay, but I would rather say you can target any 5% because top 5% won't be interested in this kind of project. They will be having their farmhouses in any kind of village there. So don't target top 5% special. You can target 5%, any 5% which comes to your website. So those top 5%, those top 5% are difficult to manage, and the lower 5% are also difficult to manage. So you are targeting that lower 5%, the poor farmers, and you want to target that top 5%. So both difficult groups, I think just leave that top 5%, just consider any 5%, whatever you have.
Our vacation will be of 2 weeks in a year, not every month. And even if they go and talk to the farmers, we'll be delivering the vegetables and fruits at their home, right? The farmers won't be able to do that. And they'll charge more if they'll create our alliance and they'll go with the people, then they'll ask them more money. And
Yes, you are answering my first query, right? Good.
yeah, and then why would they pay more money to them when they won't even give them free delivery? We'll be giving them free delivery in a lower price, so they'll stay with us.
Yes, sure. So you have to have that idea in mind, like what would you do to just solve that dispute, okay? Overall, nice presentation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, judges. Yes, Shreya. The question has to be precise. You mentioned in your PPT that there are a lot of lands which are owned by Amazon and big companies. So how would you deal with them? How will you deal with them? The lands which are already owned by them, and how will you educate the farmers?
As I said that earlier, only some of the lands are owned by Amazon and not all the lands are.
So if they are owning the land, then won't it be like they are owning the maximum of the land, since the profit is coming from them? So they will be owning good and good land.
Big companies like Amazon, they own majority of the land. But the thing is that inflation is a very big problem in India. So the farmers keep on getting poor, and these companies, Big Basket, Reliance, they keep on making massive profits. So this is where we are helping the farmers. We are, having personal tie-ups with them. We pay them more, so I think they will, gravitate towards like a better one.
How much money will you give to the farmers? Like
I think
one person.
the still process to cross question. See,
Everyone has to be very precise with the question. There cannot be any cross questioning. Yes, Diya, you want to ask?
You are telling that you will pay them more money, but not all farmers want money. They want trust. How are you going to gain their trust?
But we are giving them more. Trust will only happen when we will give them money. Because first we are giving to be pay that we will hire some employees. So for that we will gain trust.
Yes, Shiv. I have a question. How are you going to build brand trust? Because we already have existing companies that provide vegetables, but a lot of Indians that I've seen around me, they believe that they want to go to the vegetable markets themselves and look at how the vegetables are. So how are you going to build trust that you will provide fresh vegetables?
Building trust in the consumers, right?
Yes.
So with our subscription plan, we also have a benefit that the customers that we have, they can go whenever they wish to the farms, the villages where we are growing the crop. And there are a lot of methods to check whether fruits and vegetables are organic or not. There are a lot of ways to check. There are a lot of tools. There are a lot of just normal ways. So we allow them free checks. They can run free checks and make sure that the fruits and vegetables that they get are organic. And also with the packaging that we give them, we will offer them free kits. Check.
Last one,
You said your subscription plan is for 4,000 to 5,000, and we're going to receive organic vegetables and a vacation. But as a middle class people, we can just get the vegetables and we don't want a vacation. Why would we pay 4,000 to 5,000?
It is optional. We said it is free to stay. So it depends on you what you want.
How is the stay free?
The stay is free because we have like 4,000 to 5,000 is like a moderate amount per month. Also, a lot of families, like there are a lot of clubs like Presidency Club, Club Mahindra. We pay them also, right? Once a month. And what perks do we get? We go to their hotels, we get free stays, we get free vacations. So it's a similar thing. So that's how, if you want only, if you don't want, you can opt out.
Yes, thank you, team. Well presented.
Judges, may I start? Okay.
Students, when you are introducing your team, as requested by Bharat sir, please introduce with the grade you are studying in, so that for him also and for other judges also it becomes easier, because grade 12 students who are from commerce and there are grade 10 students who are from science who are not exposed to this area. So the questions will come accordingly. Okay, so please introduce your grades.
Now let's welcome team 5, the showstoppers. The showstoppers, I'm sorry. Aliza, Tanay, Krishi Amin, Shreya Doshi. Let's have a big round of applause for them.
Good evening, everyone. We are the Showstoppers. My name is Krushi Amin from grade 12 science.
My name is Shreya Doshi, grade 10 science.
I am Aliza Chashmawala, grade 10 science.
My name is Tanay Dadu, grade 10 science.
So our team, the Showstoppers, we have come up with an app. It's called Soulmates. And so this app allows you to customize your own shoes based on your personal preferences. Now you're probably wondering, why would I customize my shoes when I can already buy them ready-made? A person's shoes speaks volumes about their character and their personality. And therefore, it's important that people have the opportunity to customize their shoes based on their taste and their likings. Also, having cool shoes keeps you in trend with the latest fashion.
The name of our app is Soulmates. Our app has various features, including the materials such as denim, canvas, and leather, as well as other features such as the color, the material, the laces, the comfort level, grip, and the soles. The price on our app starts from rupees 800. The price starts from 800 depending on the number of features that you choose. And the delivery fee will also be charged depending upon the distance. More the distance, more will be the delivery charge. We chose this idea to solve many problems which one will face while finding the perfect pair of shoes. One of the main problems is shoe size. Our app solves that problem as you get to select the shoe size before buying it. Our app also is budget friendly as you get to select the price range. While shopping, you may not be able to find shoes for infants and adults at one spot. Again, our app solves that problem.
Our biggest competitors are websites like Toastmate.com and other social media platforms like Instagram, which allow users to choose shoes according to their own preferences. But Soulmates focuses solely on providing shoes for their customers and doesn't target other audiences. Moreover, these social media platforms target the users which use these platforms, whereas we target everyone.
Our strength. Our strength is one of our strengths is that our app is easy to use and we provide shoes for all ages in one platform. And we have the best quality of products. And another major strength we have is that when you're buying shoes, a major issue which customers face is shoe sizes. So here you can select the shoe size and based on that, you will have a list of options. We may face minor issues in the beginning, but with the growth and popularization of our app, we will overcome these as well. And we hope that as our app popularizes in the future, even we can have our app in international markets as well. And Threads, there are brands like Nike, which have websites which allow you to customize Nike shoes. But for such applications, they only focus on that one brand. We, Soulmates, focus on all type of shoes, and we are budget friendly.
Our USP or unique selling point is that you will get a variety of brands such as Nike, Adidas, Puma, as well as non-branded normal canvas shoes, all in one application instead of going through a number of websites. And the app will keep on updating with upcoming festivals. So if it's Navratri, you will get mirror work shoes, or if it's Holi, you'll get color pop shoes. And we treat each customer uniquely because we provide them their dream shoes in an affordable range. To advertise our app, we use several social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube ads, and also newspaper ads and television ads. Social media will help us advertise our app to teens and young adults, and newspaper and television ads will help us advertise our app to the adults out there.
Our production cost for one pair of canvas shoes will be around rupees 1,500, where it will include the cost of materials like paints, laces, brushes, Mod Podge, and delivery boxes. Our profit is estimated to be rupees 3,025. And our aim is to sell around 500 pairs of shoes in the first month. And if we're successful doing so, we'll have around 2.7 lakhs per year. And in conclusion, our app will be highly beneficial to users as it provides various options and choices.
We have also made shoes, customized shoes according to our liking.
So these are shoes which are designed by us. Thank you.
First of all, idea is very good. I know in Bombay, one person started only shoe laundry. Shoes laundry. So he used to repair the shoes and wash the shoes. And initially it was a business plan, and it was, you know, on G News, there was a project like this, where you have to give a business idea. He started a shoe laundry and he was making almost 1.5 lakh rupees per month, only on washing the shoe, repairing the shoe, and cleaning the shoe. So the idea is very good. I just wanted to know, okay, where did you get it made?
We bought plain shoes and then we designed them. So it was cost effective.
Yeah, but you bought the shoes and then designed them. But now when they order, where will you get manufactured? You know, जब आपको order मिलेगा तो बनाओगे कहाँ पे?
We'll get them from local shoe stores. We want it to be branded and
No, but you do. I think as per your concept, you are going to customize the shoes. Means everything will be as per the customer choice. So you are going to
Yes.
procure ready shoes from the market as per the customer requirement?
You can also give your shoes. For example, if you have a pair of sneakers, you can give it to us and then we can add some designs according to you. And then
So only you are going to design the shoes. Otherwise,
Yes.
readily you will get it from market. No.
Thank you, sir.
Very interesting concept. If you start your company, I think I will be the first customer of yours. My problem is whenever I go to buy my shoes, when I take 9 number shoes, it doesn't fits to me. If I take 10 number, it is bit bigger for me. So I don't get the right size most of the time. So if you are customizing your shoes, I think customer will get the shoes of their right size. You know, it's not digital and no number does, but I want something in between. So what to do? So that will be the first positive point of this thing. One thing which I didn't like in your all presentation, all students, they are talking about, serving the society. We are talking only about business as of today, right? So when you are, if you heard of, when you are getting your suit at one tailor's place, it is cheaper in India, right? But if you go to foreign, you will find the ready-made things are very cheap. But if you are getting it customized, then it is very costly. So that concept you have to encash in India. When you are making the shoes, why you are using all the time the word is it is economic, budget friendly. Don't use these words, because the richer people always will try to find that customized car, customized watch, So that kind, when you are going to earn the money, you should when you are customized, you should charge more to the customer. Never use the word budget friendly.
Yes, sir, in the beginning to advertise for more people, we have to keep it small
No,
and then
no.
we'll increase the
If you
sales.
heard of the Lincoln car, I'm not talking about Mercedes. Talk about the Lincoln car. They don't want their market share more than 1 or 0.1 to 1.5%. So that, if it is of the same quality, even though people will give them more money, because people have a psychology that the thing which I should use, it should not be ordinarily available in the market. Even that is the strategy of Apple also. People don't want their market share more than certain percentages, while Samsung will expect more percentage of population. So you should charge more to the customer. Then you have not talked about the technology. You are talking only about the fashion sort of and design sort of thing. Nobody has discovered the technology. There are a lot of technologies involved in the shoes. You know it? What is the latest technology in the shoes? For the sole, yes, and which one?
Take the mic.
Have you heard of the Skechers shoes?
Yeah,
This
Artfit.
technology,
Artfit and Goga Mat.
Goga Mat. Perfect, thank you. Who will be your brand ambassador if you start your company?
Thank you, sir.
What's your product?
I appreciate. I appreciate your brand name, Soulmate. It's very catchy. I like it. Now you have two concepts as far as I know from your presentation. Like one is customization of the shoes according to the size and everything, as Bharat Bhai told that what he has a problem. And second thing, redesigning of a brand shoes. If you are right, am I right? So one is redesigning of a brand shoe. Second is customization from the scratch. If Bharat Bhai wants not 9 and not 10, in between 9.5, then you have to find a manufacturer. So that way you are lacking. Second thing, there are many competitors for this. So what is your flavor to this competition?
Till now, there has been no application. There have been a few websites and social media like Instagram and stuff, but there's no app till now.
No app.
Not the first app.
Okay, you will be the first one. Okay. One more I want to add to this as a flavor is, like as a doctor, I know few people have different shoe sizes in both the legs. If one leg is 9, the other may be 9.5 or 10. So sometimes you feel that कि shoes पहना है, एक shoe एक leg में fit हो गया, दूसरे में नहीं हो रहा है. you can offer that also. Like we will take care both the leg size and foot size and accordingly we will customize. There are some things called limited edition for brands. So you can have that limited edition for your brand also. Okay.
We have a festival life. So
Okay.
as a festival.
Okay, but that is festival light, but that limited edition won't be repeated.
Like in watches and everything, we have limited edition. That is
Yeah.
what she's suggesting.
Yes, so people always have a craze for limited edition कि भाई ये चला जाएगा नहीं मिलेगा मेरे पास ये दूसरों के पास मेरे जैसा नहीं है. So that limited edition craze will be there. And one thing, flat food. So you should have one extra option for flat food people also. So that is my suggestion.
We'll have that filtering option where you can exactly choose what according to the flat product.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your all suggestions. I want to give the chance to someone who has not yet asked.
You said that the manufacturing cost for the plain canvas shoes is 1,500 rupees and you earn a profit of 3,500. So the cost to buy the shoes would be around 4,000 or 5,000. So how is it fitting under your budget?
It depends on the features that you choose. If you choose more than, it depends. Like if you have 5 features, so the cost will be about that. If you choose 4 features of 9, it will be about.
So how can you estimate your profit because it totally depends on the customer's choice.
That was for one pair of canvas shoes.
Plain canvas shoes.
Your business is a very niche business, and as you are customizing shoes, so you cannot produce it in bulk. As you have to customize, so it will take more time and the cost price will increase. So how will you be able to serve a greater audience?
Growth of time, employees will increase, and that is the big
As our app popularizes, we'll get more customers, meaning more revenue.
I think answer of this question is when you are going for any customized product, sales price has to be a norm. Cannot be.
You go for designer outfit, you always pay more, right?
There's one more question I can take. Yes, Radhika.
I just wanted to say that you are like you said that you'll buy the shoes from local market and then you'll customize them. Why don't you focus on the manufacturing of raw materials directly from your side? So it will be budget friendly also and cost effective also.
But our app does only customizing, not production.
No, but you said that's budget friendly also and cost effective. So buying from the local market and everything won't be that cost effective. You'll have to pay more to them and then you have to customization charges and everything. So why don't you directly focus on the manufacturing of raw materials?
See, the sole purpose of our app is deals with customization. So if the customer wants to change like the grip, we'll contact the manufacturer. We'll tell them we want it like this. So we have a personal relationship with the manufacturer.
Yes, thank you, Krushi. Great presentation. We can have the next team now. No more questions.
May I have your attention, please? Let's welcome team 6. Yashvi, Rudra, Shiesha, Sarvagya. Let's have a big round of applause for them. I'm Shreyasha Pathak from grade 12 Humanities.
I am Yashvi Daji from grade 10 Science.
I'm Rudra Singh from grade 10 Science.
I'm Sarvagya Singh from grade 10 Science.
Do you guys believe that these are the problems faced by today's generation? These problems may also be faced by your siblings or friends. Despite that, do you know what is the most common deficiency disease? Anyone? Yes. The most common deficiency is iron deficiency, which is faced by people of all age groups. Over 25% of the world population faces iron food deficiency. Deficiency diseases can be cured if people consume a balanced diet with all the nutrients in the right amount.
Our product is an app. Our product is an app which is an all-in-one fitness app, because our goal isn't to make a food scanner. Our goal is to provide way more. Our app has a free plan which consists of a food scanner, which basically connects your app to the camera and it scans the food that you're eating through augmented reality and provides you all stats about the food. So basically it will show the calories, the fats, the proteins, everything that you're intaking. And the real magic starts when you upgrade to our premium subscription. The premium subscription offers you diet planning. Basically what that means, that it will track all the calories that you're intaking and make a diet based on that, so that you can balance all of your meals. After the diet planning, we have another feature, which is the exercise routine. Exercise routine will check after how many calories you have burned after all of your meals and give you a daily plan of what exercises and practices that you have to follow so you can burn those calories.
So, so our app gives you external guidance for your workout and external diet plans from certified sources.
Our business plan is first to correct people's eating habits, because the problems faced by this current generation is happening because of their wrong eating habits. We want to like spread awareness about it to people. A marketing strategy is that we are going to advertise our app through social media platforms like Instagram and YouTube. Then we will also like tie up with schools for webinars to create awareness and let people know that these problems are faced by everyone. And our subscription starts for 1 month, you have to pay 400 rupees, in which the scanner and everything will be included. And the diet plans are going to be also given in it, like the diet plans and exercises. And for a yearly subscription, you need to pay 3,000. Thank you.
Any questions to this?
Yeah, everybody needs, and today the people have become health conscious. So it is the need of the hour. But I just wanted to know, suppose I am eating something, what I'm supposed to eat and what I'm eating. Is there anything here which can differentiate?
Yes, it will like show you in the app when you scan the food.
So that is what I'm eating.
Yeah, so it will show that what you're eating and then give stats on that. So that it will know that this is the amount of calories you've intaken, so that it does not exceed.
Yeah, but
the-
see, like a doctor who prescribes the diet, individually for his weight loss or, weight gain or something. But here it is not going to be that what I am eating, that is only going to justify.
No, it's going to, in the diet planning, it shows that throughout the day, if you want to stay in your calorie limit, what all foods do you have to consume so that you do not overeat and like don't intake a lot of calories and fats.
Have you any comparison for other competitors who might be affecting your business?
We do have competitors, but basically everything is focused on a single thing. So if this calorie standard, and we have a unique proposition that every other calorie standard we found, you have to put in the details of the food that you're eating, and it would just give you the amount of calories, and that would be it. We have a diet planning, so it will be accustomed to the things that you're eating, and then it will provide a daily diet for every day.
The other apps, they don't, you can't scan live food. I mean, there's a scanning option for packaged food, and they show you the recipe for the food that's already made. So our app is one of a kind. It's
Which
not
kind
that.
of scanner you are going to provide? The mobile is going to be used.
Yeah,
for
mobile
scanning.
scanner, yeah.
How much accuracy will be there when you are using it as of a mobile?
So basically, when you scan it, it will try to recognize the food from the database that will be stored in the app. So the closest match will
No,
be
my question is, how much accuracy can you expect from that? Because if I take a picture of an apple from my mobile, it will be different than the picture which is taken on his mobile.
it will be the usual Apple, usually whatever the content of the Apple is, the actual stats. It will show you the stats of that. And you have to mention if you're like filling in something else, or like if you have cooked something, so you put extra like salt or something. So that will have to be mentioned while scanning.
First of all, your idea of scanning is really good. I don't know whether how many this kind of apps are available, because just type the food, then how much amount you ate it. It's really a tiring job for any app. But for that you have to work a lot, because like if we consider calories, then the type of food along with the amount of food is also important. Suppose it's a rice, then 1 cup of rice or 2 spoons of rice, right? So the calories of both the things will be different. So your scanning should include that amount also. Like,
So it will give in a SI unit, and based on how much you are eating, you can just do it.
yes, then after scanning you will have to put the method manually.
So like if you're scanning the rice, for example, so it will give you in a like if it's 100 grams or something, it'll give you like that, and then you just know how much you have put. Like 1 cup is worth like this much.
So your scan will judge that how much I am eating.
Yeah, the stats of the food that you're eating.
Okay, but your scan will judge that I am eating 100 grams of rice.
Yeah, and then
That you want to
if
say?
you want it, you can just double it and then just what it's.
So that has to be done manually.
Yes.
But it will be easy for me if I scan my thali or my plate, okay, and it will judge everything like my amount of food, my quantity of food, the type of food. If you can work on that, that will be a game changer in this. Then second thing I wanted to add is like if we were talking about the apple, then like whether it should be a whole apple or a cut apple. Okay, in my thali, I would like to put a cut apple. Then you have to specify that thing in your app also. Like few things you have to put as a whole, and few things like dal rice, you can just put it as a prepared one. Okay, so that thing. Otherwise, yes. And one more, ma'am, please go to the first slide. And the spelling of the weight is deliberately changed or it's by mistake? Okay. Thank you, judges, for your suggestions and ideas. We'll be having 10 minutes break for refreshment. Audience, any questions? Only 3, yeah, not more than that. 1 minute, please sit there. Yes. Yes, students, can we have silence first?
There are already many calorie scanners, like calorie scanner by Health Tech and Fat Secret. So, and there are also there's an app known as Healthify Me, which is also very popular for giving diet plans. So, how will you be able to compete with these apps? Because if they install your app, they will have to pay, whereas these apps are completely free.
No, as I said that only a few parts of our app is paid, so subscription is based on your preference. And if you just want to scan it, then that's completely free. And the thing is that every app is specifically for you, but we have like all of them combined just in one.
Yes, Krushi.
So your product scans calories, right? Don't you think that's gonna lead to like this calorie people, they're gonna count their calories? Don't you think it's gonna lead to like eating disorders or something?
No, it's basically if you just need to regulate your calories based on what's the correct amount. We won't let them think that they're eating too much, so they'll just go end up eating really less. And anyways, the diet planner is based on the regular amount of calories that one should intake in one day.
Yes, anyone else? Manan.
Your app provides, diet plans for persons to either gain weight or lose weight, right? So for a person like me, even if I have a lot of food, I do not grow. It is based on genetics also. So how will your app overcome that?
Can't change something that is just genetically there. So we'll just try to give what is the most effective. So like if it's for height, then the most effective means that you need to have.
Okay, now we'll have a 10-minute refreshment period for the judges. The students are not supposed to move out. Please be seated. Let's welcome team 7.
Good morning, judges. I am Dilpreet Singh from grade 10 science.
I am Saif Khan from grade 10 science.
I am Ryan John from grade 10 science. I am Varad Chinswadkar from grade 12 commerce.
Good morning, all of you and the respected judges and my friends. So before jumping on to the exclusive product that our team has created, Saif is going to guide you through the problem which gave us the golden opportunity to create our product and solve the problem.
Many of us have faced a problem. When a vehicle is coming from the opposite side, it tends to block the vision of the driver coming opposite to it. The shock from being blinded causes the drivers to swerve into other drivers, which can cause life-threatening accidents.
case study. We do not claim that it is wrong to use high beam light, but we are restricting its use even at a place which is well lit with street lights. In fact, high beams are meant for places like highways and expressways, where most of the time diversion is accompanied with trees on them to prevent the high beam from hindering the vision of the drivers driving in the opposite side of the road. In India, we can see that many people travel in the wrong sides of the road, whose high beam may block the vision of the other driver.
So to counter this problem, our team has come up with a smart circuit called as flash control. Flash control is an automation project and a smart circuit which connects with the headlight of a person's car and actively sets the headlight to the best appearance, and taking in mind that the other drivers do not get blinded. For example, the way it works is that there is a simple car which has our product flash control installed in it, and it's driving in a place which is well lit with street lights and has a good facility of the lighting system. And still the driver is unknowingly using high beam, which causes the other drivers to get blinded and can cause panic driving. So our automation project is automatically going to lower it down. And if the opposite happens, if the car enters maybe you say in a place which does not have good facilities such as street lights, and people are traveling on the wrong way, it will automatically switch to upper modes, keeping in mind the safety of drivers as well as the vision of the person which is driving the car. So our product reduces the unnecessary and the continuous use of high beams and hence reduces accidents.
The business plan. So we plan on selling this product in 2 stages. For stage 1, it will be a much more capital intensive product, and it will include 2 bulbs, 1 microprocessor, fuses, and 1 sensor. This will be a bit harder to install, and we plan on selling this to garages and individual customers. For stage 2, we'll have a much more labor intensive product, but it will be wireless. So we'll have 2 sensors, 2 receivers, 2 bulbs, and the fuses that are included in the package. Stage 1 will have a much lower profit margin, and stage 2 will have a higher profit margin.
So the main unique selling point of our product is that it has 3 modes. First is the high beam mode, second is the lower one, and third it indirectly goes to off. And the best part is that the transition between these modes is taken care by our flash control and our program Auto Brights. The third, second USP of our product is that any such kind of technology is available called as mid, but it is only present in cars which are more than 1.5 CR. If you say that you have a mid-range car, but you still need that feature, our product is going to provide that.
The third USP of our product is that it is compatible with many cars. So any cars produced after 1988 can make use of this product, and the price range does not matter. And the fourth USP is that it's very easy to install. All one has to do is change out the headlamps and connect the sensors and install our microprocessor, which will automatically inject the program into the car's computer. Anyone can do this with basic knowledge of electronics.
The fourth USP of our product is that it has a single time investment. You need to install the microprocessor once, and with various updates, it will get more features, and it will use the sensors which are already present in today's modern cars. Yeah, for our marketing strategy or advertisement, for the stage 1, in which, as Bharat said, we are going to sell to auto garages and directly to customers, we will be sticking to social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We will be sponsoring influencers to showcase our product, and also the word of mouth from the customers who have already bought our product and will share the experience. And in the second stage, where we will be going a bit higher and tying up with companies like Toyota, Mahindra, and Tata, we will be planning on making video commercials and realistic ads. So for the stage 1, our manufacturing cost with the cost of producing the microprocessors and all, along with the CGI and VFX which we are going to use for advertisement, is going to be 4,100, and our profit margin will be around 300 rupees. We will continue the stage 1 for first 6 months, and we have a target of at least selling 500 pieces of our product in a month. and it will give us a profit of 2.5 lakhs in a month. And for the stage 2, the capital is going to rise a bit, but features and benefits. So the total expense of producing it will be 4,200 and the selling price will be 4,700, and our profit margin increases by 200, which will be 500.
So the market size for stage 1, when we'll be just starting our business, we'll be mainly targeting those garages which we see on the side of the road. So the not so well-known garages, as well as individual consumers. So we'll do B2B and B2C as well. And when our stage 1 is blooming, so like we have picked up some pace, we'll target well-known second-hand garages such as Cars 20, Maruti Suzuki, True Value. Then when we'll just transition from stage 1 to stage 2, we'll be targeting a few more well-known manufacturers such as Toyota, and we'll be keeping our previous consumers as well. And when we are in the bloom of our business, such as which is stage 2, we'll be targeting mainly big time manufacturers. So Tata, Mahindra, we have Toyota, etc. Yeah. So the main competitor for this product is a feature called matrix headlights. So it's as we said, it's mainly available in very expensive cars such as BMW M5 and Lamborghini Aventador. So we plan on making our product a market standard, and it will be easy. It will be cheaper, and you can install it yourself. Or if you want the manufacturer, when you start selling it to the manufacturer will directly install it in your car. Cost will be included in that. And the main advantage of our product over matrix LEDs is that matrix LEDs are always blocked in one mode. So they'll block out one part of their beam, but you will sacrifice some visibility for that blocked out part. Our product, on the other hand, will block out its it will lower the wattage when it detects that there is a lot of light, and when it detects that there is the area is dim, our product will automatically increase its wattage, so you are not sacrificing any visibility.
So judges, you would be wondering what this is that looks like a science project. Well, actually it is a actual product which we have tried to demonstrate over here what our product is going to be. So this is an ordinary car, but what makes it stand out from other cars is that it has our product installed in it, which is flash control. So as you can see right now, there's a lot less light, so it automatically detects that we need to switch to higher mode. But as it detects a street light is coming, as you can see, it switches to low mode. But if the light still increases, then it thinks that there's no use for the light, so it switches it off. So this is how it's going to work, and it will reduce panic driving.
I hope that our idea was convincing enough for you to invest in our startup. We hope for a positive response from your side. Thank you.
Yes, judges.
First of all, it is a very necessity, and I myself is a car racer also. I participated in the rally, and especially on highways, this difficulty is always there. But I just did not understand when the other driver is not using the light, and it is the glare is coming on our eyes. Then what you do in this case?
Sir, so basically the advantage of our product will be that once the ecosystem, which is that if you buy one product and others buy, the effectiveness will also increase if the ecosystem.
If other person do not, now I see all car will not have this. My car has, so the benefit goes to the other driver. How I am benefited जब सामने वाला का light बहुत ज्यादा होता है.
Yes, sir. So, sir, without our product, there will be two cars which will tend to be blinded. So, one car, it has been seen through surveys that once one car realizes that the beam is really high and oblique and the person is blinded, so the person tends to lower his beam, taking in mind that there's a problem that even that person is facing. So that's why he has lowered his beam.
Our light will increase or decrease?
Our light will increase, and seeing that the person will also take some action. The one driving opposite.
Anyway, this is a really very necessary item, and like he said also, or I say that I'll be a first customer to fit it in my car if we get it, because I face a lot. Even I have purchased the goggles also, the Chinese, but I did not find it. Constantly gives less darkness बढ़ जाती है. So it is not that when the beam is high, there only that goggles is useful.
Sir, he said that we are not sacrificing anything, but we rather are getting benefited.
With this goggles, definitely the glare decreases, but then that glare decreases constantly decrease once I wear the goggles. So when I want more light also in front, that it doesn't come. So I have to remove the goggles. But then I'm wearing the specs. So that goggles I have to put on the spec. If I don't wear spec, then that again it is a glare, which I find it. So it's very useful product, and probably all the accessory manufacturers and accessory dealers that there nowadays it's available. LED lights and all these replacements are available. So SS car accessory, there also this is also a good market for you, and it is a good attraction. Very nice. The demo also very good. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
It said what we when one car blinds us, but so say my car has the product flash control installed and yours doesn't, and we come on the wrong side. So what my product will do is it will reduce my light, and now that I am blinded, it depends on my skill whether how to react. So what you can do is you can dodge it because your vision has been clear. And I can also do the same. So I'll slow down and go to the side of the road. So it basically comes down to the driver's seat of the blind.
The driver don't really pick the light.
Yeah.
That is the problem. I have the benefit to them, not to me. Actually, they should have, then I
Like it is wearing the mask. Wearing the mask protects others. Anyway, this was a very good concept. In spite of just continuing on software, soft development, this hardcore development, and with working projects, it's really appreciable. Now the thing is, you are going to target two people. One is the already cars which are there on the road, right? As far as my knowledge is concerned, when you are making any kind of modification in your existing car, then insurance will not be claimed if you have done any kind of amendment in your car. That you have to take care. Then second, when you are modifying anything in your car, what about the safety measures? You have to get it certified from a lot of agencies. If you are making any kind of amendment, otherwise car will not be certified and RTO might object onto that. So that is the first thing. Now the second part is when you are trying, this is the case of already the cars being on the road. Now the second part which we are going to address is the manufacturers like Mahindra and all these. So when you are, have you experienced that when you are with the big giants, what they will do? So they will eat up you, right? वो आपको ऐसा बोलेगा कि this invention we already have. So have you thought of any kind of copyrights for that?
Okay, sir. So for your first question, I have done my research, and it is illegal to modify lights only if they are red or blue or any other color. If the lights are the same color, you can still modify them. So for example, you have your halogen bulbs. You switch them out for LED bulbs, that's fine. So at our product, all our product does it. It's like it increases and decreases the voltage. So it's technically within the rules. So while we are providing,
You consider that thing.
yeah. And for the second question, as far as my research is concerned, there is no such technology in development here. And even if they have been developing, they have not copyrighted. They must have not copyrighted it. So like if for example Mahindra were to be developing this kind of technology, they would say like there will be news articles about it that they are developing this. And this is the articles.
You have to make the provision of copyright.
Do that once our stage one gets rolling, once we have some data.
it is all about the technology which I cannot relate to myself. It's not my cup of tea basically, but I will be your second customer because your first customer is already booked. Okay, so keep me on second place. And second thing, I would say like your presentation was really good. Since years I'm doing surgery, if someone asks me to talk about the surgery, just I don't need anything. I just hold mic and keep speaking for hours and hours. आप दोनों ऐसे ही बोल रहे थे जैसे ये काम आप सालों से कर रहे हैं. मतलब अंदर से आपके ब्लड के अंदर से ऐसे दिख रहा था कि आप दोनों ऐसे बोल रहे. So I think you will be great doing it in your future and very best of luck for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We can have only one question from the audience due to short of time. Yes.
First of all, Arduino when it collects dust, so it needs to be reset. And then C++ programming is not everyone's cup of tea. So after resetting it, what plans do you have to like maintain it?
So right now, as I said that this is a toy model of demonstration which we are going to produce. So once we get the funds, we are going to upgrade it to a Raspberry Pi, which is going to be a far more better processor than Arduino. And plus, we are not going to tell the customer to code, and we will have our databases and we will give the updates regularly.
Correct here one word, not toy model. It's called prototype.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Team 7. Your demonstration was quite fascinating. Now let's welcome Team 9. Sorry, Team 8. Gauri, Khushi, Jiangi, and Kabir. Let's have a big round of applause for them. And please make sure that the next team is ready.
I am Gauri Mishra, grade 10 science.
I am Jiangi Mehta, grade 12 science.
I am Khushi Saraf, grade 10 science.
I am Kabir Vandra, grade 10 science.
Good morning, everyone. Our company name is iNetics. Nearly 2.2 billion people in the world are visually impaired. Visually impaired people face many difficulties in their day-to-day life. Usually, in many cases, they need to depend on others, which reduces their confidence. In current scenario, visually impaired people are more vulnerable. We iNetics are an organization involved in manufacturing smart cane sticks. We present an aid that would help visually impaired people in navigating around places without anybody's help. Our proposed project, Smart Line Stick, is integrated with sonar sensors. Our sonar sensors will use ultrasonic waves to detect obstacles. The ultrasonic waves will first strike the obstacle ahead and comes back with a warning sound, with a vibrating sound, and will warn the person and will warn the user. This would help the person to detect that there is an obstacle ahead, and the warning sound will alert the persons nearby him.
Okay, so our product line includes two products. The first one is a digital cane stick. What a digital cane stick is basically a walking stick for the blind with sensors and vibrators. The sensors are located at the foot of the stick and the vibrators on the handle. So when it vibrates, the user will be immediately notified of the obstacle on the way. And this is our primary product, the first product that we will be manufacturing and supplying. Later on, we also plan to do sensor caps. Sensor caps are basically the same thing, but on a cap, a wearable device on a head, which is, and the sensors, vibrators, and the sound producers are all lined on the rim of a tennis cap. And the two of these products are designed on one known fact that all visually impaired people, like if a human has five senses. So if one of the senses is impaired or not functioning to its fullest, the other four senses work exceptionally well. So as blind, so visually impaired people have a very good reflex action span. So they can react to reflexes very well, and also can feel and hear really impeccably, better than most of us, I think. So this is what the two of our products focus on. So as you can see, the ultrasonic sensors are at the bottom, and the holders, the place where you hold the sticks is where the vibrators and the speakers are. So what the speaker will do is, if there are people around the user, they will also know that this person is visually impaired, and will make space or excuse.
According to a survey conducted by the National Program for Control of Blindness, 12 million people in India are visually impaired and 2.2 billion people in the entire world. Our company aims at reaching out to at least 95% of the visually impaired. We don't have much competition in this field, and we are only one of the few companies that make such walking sticks. Why would you choose our product? Our product is cost effective, it is durable, and it empowers the visually impaired to venture outdoors without the help of others.
Our targeted audience is visually impaired people all around the world. Our marketing strategy is divided into three phases: the trial phase, first selling phase, and the second selling phase. In the trial phase, which is completely B2B, in which we would sell our products directly to NGOs, schools, and hospitals for blind. And based upon the feedbacks, we would modify some features. After executing our first trials phase, we would execute our first selling phase, in which we would market our products through social media ads and newspaper ads. And along with that, we would sell our products on online stores such as Amazon and Flipkart. After the first selling phase, we would execute our second selling phase, in which we would market our products through radio ads and newspaper, along with newspaper ads, flyers and holdings. And we would introduce our products at offline stores, along with selling it at online stores. In the trial phase, we aim to sell 400 units in 3 months, and in first selling phase, we would aim to sell 500 units in 2 months, and in second selling phase, we aim to sell 700 units per month. So the making cost of the digital cane sticks would be 1,250, and in the first selling phase, we would sell it around. We'll sell it at 1,800, which makes our profit to 53%. And in second selling phase, we would sell it at 1,999, making our profit 70%. And for the sensor caps, the making cost would be 1,000, and we would sell it at 1,500, making our profit to 50%.
So this is our cost distribution. So we can, most of the cost that we would input is the battery, sensors, and the chips, which are the three main raw materials, you can say, in on our product. The rest of the things, the rest of the costs go on to vibrators and additionals, which are of negligible cost. And thank you so much.
Yes.
very good product and necessary product for the blind people. And not only blind, but there are some visually impaired, they can see it, but not fully. Or aged people whose eyes have gone big. Most important. And one thing which is very good is that you have introduced cap also. Because it's not that everybody carries the stick. Yeah, I may be visually little impaired, but stick may not be required for me physically. So putting it into the cap is an additional new thing. I don't think that kind of cap is available. Is it available? No, not available. So this is a new thing. Only thing, price part, what is the price of the which is the sticks which are available? Have you compared the market? I think same. As I said, your price I see 1250 onwards, but in market also it is available in similar price, I think.
Yes, they are around this price.
This price available, so you have to pay to get into competition.
Which are available, they don't have features which are included in
or if they are available, they're not exactly durable. They use PVC, whereas I forgot to mention this, I'm sorry. We are using wood or steel, which is long lasting and is easily available in India because we can reach out to local producers, locals who work with wood and steel and all of that. So it wouldn't affect our cost too much either.
No, it is a good project and a good product also. Marketing strategy you have to work out more commercially viability and other things. And although you have a good profits margin, also you have very high profit margin. So then also promotional activity you can conduct more and more regarding this. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your suggestions, sir. Yes, Bharat sir.
For the previous two projects, I think one, I was the first buyer. For other product, he was the buyer. Over here, I can't say I am the buyer for this. But I'll tell you one thing, looking at the profit margin you have shown up, I think I would be the first investor for this product. With the profit margin you have capped it. Just keeping one thing in your mind is, profit is not always sales value minus purchase value. There are a lot of incurred expenses for operating costs is always there. So I think you have not considered that thing. So you have to consider it is not always that what the component you have bought for X price and you have sold it for Y price. So Y minus X is never is your profit. There are a lot of things that you will learn later on. That was the first thing. And when he's saying that such kind of equivalent, not same, but equivalent product is available in the market, you have to do some value addition. So staying into the country, like most of the days in our country, sun is always there. So you are making a stick which is battery operated. For the person with impairity in the eyes, I think battery charge karo again. That is so you can go with the solar stick. No, you can put the solar cells on the stick and you can make it a solar one. So it will be lifetime operatable, no charging cost, no cost of that charger, etc. Moreover to that, I would like to ask you one question. Can you bring that slide back? A stick wala. Yes, the product. Who has drawn this? Or it is downloaded?
It is downloaded, sir.
Otherwise, I would ask you one question. It's okay.
Solar is that we can
Yes.
I would say that I will be your first buyer because we run a blind home where we have lot many inmates. But here I want to tell you one thing also, there is a lot many competition in this and you have nothing new addition to this. Like though there are so many sticks which have all these features available. Your cap idea is also good, but rather than having a cap, you can have a goggle kind of thing. You know, dark goggles. Already blind people, they wear chashma or goggle. So cap it will be a added thing they have to keep with them. So you can add all those devices in a goggle fitting that, and that is one idea. Second thing, you can add, scanning
some software in that goggle. So it will scan a thing like bus आ रही है सामने या ऐसा कुछ भी पिक्चर स्कैन करके उनको दिखाए और उनको साथ में एक आवाज भी दे कि the bus is 50 feet away or some big vehicle kind of thing or some big tree is this feet away or some big building is this feet away. So they will take a turn before that rather than coming to very near to the object and then stop aside or taking a turn. तो ऐसा कुछ आप ऐड करो कि उनको डिस्टेंस भी दूर से बता सके. तो एक ये मेरा सजेशन था. और अगर आपको कभी भी ट्रायल की जरूरत पड़ेगी ये चीज के लिए तो वी आर ओपन. You can anytime come to our blind home. We have blind inmates. Okay. So and once it is through for all the trials, I can help you for selling also. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, judges, for your ideas and suggestions. Now, only one question I can take. Yes, Dilpreet.
My question is that there won't be any customer repeatability because if once a blind person buys, so that like all the people are blind, so why will the customer take the product again? So won't your business just start to decrease?
Not all products are bought again. Many products are not bought again, but they still make a profit. So it's just like a
Answer this question. I am answering on behalf of this team. Like when computer came into the market, people said that they won't be buying again and again. But all these researchers, what they are doing, they will launch i5 only when they are ready with i7, right? So they will make different versions ready in the lineup. They will deliver into the market first version when they are ready with third version. So they will come with new innovations in their own product, and that's how they will create the repeatability of the customer.
Very good. That was actually what I was going to say. I was going to say exactly that evolution is what we do.
Regarding the material we were discussing, like wood or metal, PVC is the best material because it will be lightweight. So that is also, one point you should consider, that lightweight material. Wood would be heavy, metal will also be heavy. Or second thing, you will have a good market because NGOs भर भर के donate करते हैं blind people को और भर भर के, like every year we donate 1,000 sticks. तो मतलब ये चीज दिया है, कुछ अपग्रेडेड आया तो वी फील दैट कि हमारे जो इन्वेंट्स है या तो हमारे जो भी रिलेटेड विजुअली हैंडीकैप है उनको कुछ अच्छा मिले, तो डोनेशन तो हमें मिल जाता है. तो एवरी ईयर सिर्फ हमारी संस्था ही 1,000 स्टिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करती है, तो देयर वोंट बी अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर कंज्यूमर.
So much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Team 8. Now let's welcome Team 9, the Healthy Hunks. Hedav, Radhika, Marmik, and Grisha. Let's have a big round of applause for them.
A very good afternoon to the senior sharks, the teachers, and my fellow mates. We are the Healthy Hunks, and what if I told you that you can save millions of lives just by a click? What if I told you that you can find the best, nearest, and the cheapest hospitals just by a click? What if I told you that you can maintain a healthy lifestyle just by a click? Sounds impossible, right? But we are the Healthy Hunks. I am Hitav Gohil. I am Marmik Gohil.
Myself, Radhika Tiwari from 12th Humanities. I am Grisha Raj from grade 12 Commerce.
And we present before you our app, the Health Book. It has made the impossible possible. Around 10 million people die in India every year, 2 million of which die because they don't get medical aid on time. Well, we want to solve that problem with our app.
The solution is our app.
As Marmik said, the problem is not the lack of medical aids, but not getting them on time. So this app will provide medical aids on time by filling you in with the nearest doctors according to your problems. It also has many additional features that will be explained further.
Market size. The market size of medical India is very large and it is expected to reach $372 billion by 2022. The medical sector of India has been growing at a rapid growth rate of about 22% since 2016, and it has become one of the largest sectors both in terms of revenue and employment. Our targeted audience includes people from tier 2 cities.
We have compared our app to Tata 1mg online healthcare app. First, HealthBook Pro will connect you to the nearest doctors according to your problems. Whereas Tata 1mg online healthcare app will only let you know about field specialists. Second, our app will provide diet plans about both your problem and regular healthcare. And these plans will be provided by field nutritionists and medical people. Whereas Tata 1mg doesn't provide any such features.
How does our app work? We've made it so that our app is as easy and accessible for all using it. It has the search-in features such as finding the nearest and cheapest doctors available. We provide counseling, and our subscription model includes various features such as diet plans and a discount when you get a doctor appointment.
So this is how our app is going to look. When we click on doctor near me and I search it, let's say if I search skin specialist near me, so it will recommend me the skin doctors and skin specialists near me. I can filter the price range and the review range using this app. Then after my appointment is done, I will get a message on my phone where I have to click over here to confirm my safe appointment. Then we have subscription models. We have 3 subscription models for 1 year, 6 months and 1 month. And these will provide me diet plans according to my disease or for my healthy lifestyle. And then I have live counseling, and then we provide live counseling features, which cost 800 rupees per consultants. You will get a 20% discount if you have subscribed to any one of the diet plans. You can select the day and time according to you.
Unique selling propositions. Okay, so there are already many such healthcare apps available, which will give you live counseling and everything. But what is unique here is that you can find the nearest available doctors. You can filter the price range of the doctors. You can filter the reviews to find the best doctors. Now, second thing is that there are field specialists available, so like dietitians, nutritionists, and doctors, which will, when people want a diet plan for maybe regular health care or some chronic disease, so they can just subscribe to a diet plan, and the field specialists will provide them with those diet plans.
Business plan. Our business plan consists of 3 ways of earning money. Firstly is by commission from doctors. We will send our clients to the nearest best doctors and we will take some part of their fee as a commission. Let's assume that 1,000 people visited the doctors using our app, and if we take 20% of their fee as our income, we can yearly earn 28,84,000 yearly. Then is by subscription models and live counseling session. Let's assume that 1,000 people have opted for the 6-month subscription plan and 1,000 people have done live counseling sessions in a year. So we can yearly earn 43,84,000 yearly. And lastly, we will earn by our advertisements. We will generate ads in our app through which we can earn money. So we can yearly earn 14,94,000 yearly. So our net revenue comes out to be 87,62,000 with a cost price of 10 lakhs and a net profit of 77,62,000 with a gross margin of 87%.
So the problem we identified is that people don't get medical aids on time. And that's how we are relating our software to this, that this app will provide people with nearest available doctors. And this won't give the information if the doctor is not available currently. And secondly, you can filter everything as I specified earlier, the price range and the reviews. And now secondly, in India, people are getting more health conscious day by day. So this app will provide both regular diet plans, and diet plans also available for some chronic disease, that too from field specialists.
Our future perspective is that we're hoping we can expand our business across in India. We hope that we can connect with doctors and clients all over the country by adding more languages and making it more accessible. We hope one day that we can conquer the world by helping people. Thank you.
Judges.
Everybody is nowadays working on health side of the people, and people are becoming conscious of the health also. But what you have mentioned, 28 lakhs rupees revenue, that is a profit or commission from the consultation. Now to reach that level, you imagine what kind of database or what kind of what number of people you have to reach is going to be a
Yes, sir. So we have included that cost in our cost.
but in the first year to reach to that level is going to be tough. But anyway, that you have to improve by marketing, proper marketing. Otherwise, the plan, and then you can go ahead with this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
For doing any kind of business or any kind of presentation, first is your gesture, what you create, and the dress up you do is very important. So the way you started and the way you have dressed up, I think you are the right person for doing the business.
Thank you.
Right? Then I'm not from this medical field, but I will ask you only one question, that how you will ensure the reliability of the doctors which are mentioned in your panel to the patient.
So, sir, when I search the skin specialist, it will recommend me only the available doctors. So,
No, that's true, but suppose I am searching the doctors you are showing, because as per me, I will not search the doctor and go to that particular doctor unless I am on tour and unknown area. Usually we go by references and his reputation of the doctor. So how you will ensure customer that the doctors which are listed over here, they are good ones?
so sir, you can check the reviews. The people
Really,
will
that's
comment
what
whether the
I
doctor
wanted
is-
you to answer the same thing, because I want to ask you something different. Because reviews nowadays, they are derived.
Yes, sir.
Everyone knows that whatever the reviews are marked, they are derived. So apart from review, how are you going to ensure your client? Which way?
So the doctors will have tie-up with. So before we update those doctors on our app, we'll ensure
That you know, but how client will know that you have reputed doctors on your list?
so that will be like the accuracy, now when will already update the doctors according to
That
which
you are
of
doing
the-
your best. I know that you have done in a nice way, but how I'll be sure? I'll be always doubting on your list that पैसा दिया है तो मिल गया है डॉक्टर ने कमीशन ज्यादा दिया होगा, so they are recommending. That's what I have been thinking.
So, sir, when you click on a doctor, it will show you their background, their degrees.
सब मिल जाता है.
You can have belief in that.
Your question. Now should I answer your question? My question, should I answer?
Yes.
You should be saying that we'll be creating reliability of our website. You have to create your name, that these people won't be doing wrong. You have to go with the tab with very good reputed industry and people, like if you tab, just for an example, you tab with Zadas, you are tied up with say Tata and all this, so that your name is getting branded, so that people will be ensured. Otherwise, known, unknown and new sites, nobody relies on them, because reviews are always derived, right? I think she can put more light on this.
She being from the medical field. Really, I think you people have talked a lot, but I really appreciate the dressing sense, as if you are here to sell the product right now. So I really appreciate that. And two of you are in the same dressing. Are you twins? Okay. Now, 20% commission is very large amount. No doctor would like to give, so you have to be reasonable on that. Okay, that is one thing. And basically, we want to correlate with the medical specialty with the diet. That is our main aim, right? So you need to know like which kind of specialty you need to focus. Tell me 3 specialties of medicine which is related to the dietary habits. Like not all the specialties. If someone has a tumor in brain, it is not related to the diet, right? So tell me the 3 specialties which is related.
Now, firstly, the main concept of the app is locating nearest doctors because the identified problem. Because the problem we identified is not getting medical aid on time. And talking about the diet plans, some disease like maybe diabetes and cholesterol. So the chronic disease like this will require.
So you have to work on it, right? Like you can't go because see, there are so many apps which work on this. So when your basic good funda is a doctor with a diet. Okay, suppose as an eye doctor, I would specify some specific diet to my patient. Okay, so like you need to know that. So for that you have a medicine specialty, basically which deals with diabetes, cholesterol. You have to include endocrinologists. They are the like largest community which deals with the diet. Third person, skin specialist, and the fourth will be eye doctors. Okay, rest of the people, ear वालों को खाने पीने से कुछ लेना नहीं होता है, right? Surgeons को खाने पीने से कुछ लेना नहीं होता है, but हाँ, pediatrician को होता है, खाने पीने से बहुत लेन देन होता है. I think rather than going randomly, you connect your, you keep one funda major that our app is connecting the doctor with your diet. So that will attract more people and you can focus on these many specialties which deals with the diet of the patient.
We'll work on this. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your suggestion. Yes, one question from the audience. No one else has got any questions?
Many accidents happen on highways where there is no internet connectivity. So then how will someone access through your app for appointment and they need emergency? They won't have time to book an appointment and wait for 30 to 40 minutes for the patient to recover.
Firstly, there are exceptions in everything, and in these kind of emergencies, the main, the best solution is contacting the emergency services rather than depending on any kind of app, no matter just ours, but depending on just any kind of app, the first thing you do is contacting emergency services. Yeah, exactly, 108.
Thank you.
That was great, Team 9. Now let's have Team 10, Agro Ventures, on stage. Siddharth, Zohair, Sara Jo, and Manan Jain.
$150 million farmers are present in India, but who cares? Over there, yes, sir, it will come. It is the introduction only. 150 million farmers are present in India, but who cares? Over the years, farmers' expenses have increased, but their income hasn't. But who cares? Farmers have to use chemically made insecticides, pesticides, and fertilizers, which cause environmental issues and also cause health hazards. But who cares? Right? No, we care. Good afternoon, respected sharks. I am Hitat Gohil, grade 10 science.
I am Manan Jain, grade 10 economics.
I'm Sara Jose, grade 12 commerce.
Zohair Amiri, grade 12 science.
And we care for the farmer's future. That's what makes us Agro Ventures.
Problems using pesticides. Most farmers use pesticides, while they do have their own benefits, there are many problems associated with it. When they are used, they do not re- remain in the location where they're applied. They are mobile in the they can move through air, water, soil. When they come in contact with other organisms, they cause harm and disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. And when humans are exposed to pesticides, they cause poisoning, development of cancer and death.
Solution. Well, to solve this problem of the farmers and the harmful effects of insecticides, pesticides, and fertilizers, we present before you our product, KitFit. KitFit is made up of chitosan. Chitosan is derived from chitin, a fibrous compound found mainly in the hard outer skeletons of crustaceans and in the cell walls of some fungi. It is natural, non-toxic, biodegradable, and completely environment friendly. It can be applied once or twice in a week, just like insecticides, pesticides, and fertilizers. So it is very convenient to use, and it affects a wide variety of crops, including rice, wheat, maize, chili, tomato, potato, and many such other crops. Therefore, it is the best solution for this problem.
The process of manufacturing includes 4 steps: extraction of chitin from shrimp shells or mushrooms, acid treatment of chitin, alkaline solution treatment of chitin, and decolorization of chitin.
SWOT analysis for our product. So the strengths of chitin are, it promotes the root growth. So chitosan helps to increase the number of root hairs, fibrous roots, and secondary roots. So it enhances the ability of plants to absorb more water, resist drought more often. It makes the stem stronger. Chitin is a natural plant growth regulator, so it can either grow the stems or thrive more. Antipathogens. It acts as a protective covering to protect the healthy development of plants as well as enhance the antibacterial and antiviral ability of the plants. It improves the crop's immunity. Chitin is also called as plant vaccines, so they can change the growth mechanisms of plants, fight against microorganisms and oxidative stress, as well as improve the immunity. Organic versus chemical. Nowadays, organic produce has become more popular than the chemical produce. In 2017, India was one of the largest organic producing economies in the world. Until present, it has achieved rapid growth in the organic sector with an increased number of organic products like apples, carrots, bread, eggs, etc. Opportunities. Organic eating habits. Nowadays, a lot of people are very self-conscious of what they're eating, mostly because a lot of chemicals has been added to their food. So since our product is natural, non-toxic, and environment friendly, and completely biodegradable, we can ensure safe and organic eating habits for our customers. Kitchen gardening. Kitchen gardening is very common among the homemakers around us, as most every household would have one. So we have our A game here because if the homemakers feel that our product has made their plants healthier and more prosperous, they can eventually spread word around. Threats. Low price chemicals. So government subsidizes the cost of production of the factories making these kind of chemicals in 2 ways. Either they pay a part of the cost of production used to make the chemicals, or they pay a part of the cost that the consumer would pay to buy them. Depletion of crustaceans, which is one of our raw materials. So depletion of crustaceans due to water pollution can prove to be a major threat to our business because without crustaceans, we may not have enough chitosan to make the desired product.
Product comparison. KitFit is natural, non-toxic, biodegradable, and environment friendly. It has various applications in agriculture. It is used to improve the plant's productivity, immunity, and growth. It is also used to protect the plants against microorganisms and oxidative stress. It is used for controlled agrochemical release. It improves the growth of roots, shoots, and leaves of the plants. Therefore, if a farmer buys other products, then he will have to buy insecticides, pesticides, and fertilizers separately. And they are very costly. They cause negative impact on the environment and also on the health of the farmers. However, if a farmer buys our products, then first of all, it will work as all three of them, and it will also be good for the farmer's health, and it will also be good for the environment.
Why invest in us? KiteFit, owing to their biochemical properties such as biodegradability, biocompatibility, non-toxicity, ability to form films, etc., have shown many promising positive effects on agriculture. It can replace the use of manure as well as act as insecticides and pesticides on agricultural produce. This can improve farmers' financial status as farmers no longer need to purchase fertilizers, pesticides, and manure. Instead, they can go for our product, which is really very beneficial.
Unique selling proposition. Unlike the pesticides, insecticides, and fertilizers used by farmers, KitFit is natural, non-toxic, environmentally friendly, and completely biodegradable. Another point can be that they can increase the plant productivity, improve the soil fertility, as well as they can do the work of all three chemicals, thus promising to be a better product.
Business plan. So the business plan is that we will sell KitFit in liquid form contained in spray bottles. It will be of two types, one which is made from crustaceans and one which is made from mushrooms. Initially, we will provide our samples to small farmers and home gardeners and take their reviews and suggestions. Then we will first sell our products to the farmers in Gujarat. As our income and profits will start increasing, then we will gradually move over to Punjab and Haryana, and then we will sell our products all over India. For the KitFit made from crustaceans, the cost price will be 120 rupees per kg. The selling price will be 500 rupees per kg. So the profit will be 380 rupees per kg. The profit percent will be 316%, and the gross margin will be 76%. For the KitFit which is made from mushrooms, the cost price will be 270 rupees per kg. The selling price will be 800 rupees per kg. So the profit will be 530 rupees per kg. The profit percent will be 196%, and the gross margin will be 49%. There are a total of 150 million farmers in India. Initially, even if 1 in 20,000 farmers buys our product, then the total number of farmers involved will be just 7,500. If each of them buy just 20 kg of our product, then the total cost price will be 2 crore 92 lakhs 50,000, and the total selling price will be 9 crore 75 lakhs. So the total profit will be 6 crore 82 lakhs 50,000.
Marketing strategy, we can advertise a product through radio, vernacular newspapers, through billboards. We can advertise a product on Krishi Darshan. We can, our team will visit the farmers and create an awareness about Kaito-san, and we will also take product surveys and get feedback.
Relevance in the real world. So in the agriculture industry, farmers using pesticides and insecticides and fertilizers can give a lot of problems to humans, especially toxic. They can become very toxic. They can decrease the soil fertility as well as cause environment pollution. So when humans are exposed to these kinds of chemicals, it may give rise to several symptoms like cough, irritation, nausea, etc. And long-term exposure can lead to several diseases like development of Parkinson's disease, asthma, cancer, and depression. Since our product is natural, non-toxic, and inexpensive, we can guarantee improved production of the plants, better eating habits, as well as farmers can gain more than what they usually get while using pesticides.
Agro ventures, let's venture further with nature. Thank you.
Very good product, but I just wanted to know from what is the raw material you are using in this? And who really promises, who really confirms that this product will be when, on the plant it will be effective? Any test has been carried out?
Yes, sir. It is scientifically proven.
But any laboratory or any agriculture university has certified it that this product will work? Already that product is existing there. And what is the raw material you are using for this?
There are two types. One which is made from crustaceans, meaning the shells of lobster, crabs, and another one which is extracted from mushrooms.
Mushroom?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to produce mushroom to get this product, correct?
Yeah.
So that you will tell farmers to produce mushrooms. Right?
So we can initially we can buy it, and then when our profits will increasing, then we can grow it by ourselves.
Because most of these products which are non-chemical claim to be non-chemical. I have used because I am very fond of gardening, and I used it on the plants and all these things. But what they promise it doesn't work, practically. So the plant also dries down, and the benefit also is there. Otherwise, it is a very good product, and the proper marketing can be done. Then it can be a success.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your suggestion.
First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for making business plan of 10 crore means 100 million rupees, right? It requires a lot of courage to write down so many zeros when you are planning your business. I wish I could have such kind of people in my team at my business. Because it takes a lot of courage for planning business of 10 crores plus. So that was good. Then second, that guy, when he was listing down the 6 point why to invest, I was wondering whether he has put some paper on his desk or something. Without putting this, he was just saying all these features, means he has done a lot of exercise and read it thoroughly. So that was also appreciated one. I have no question because I'm not related with this field, but I would suggest you to have such kind of certification or any benchmark or case study or comparison if you have, that will help.
Thank you, sir. I would like to ask you one thing. Why the name Cheat Fit?
Ma'am, Cheat Fit because it is derived from chitin, and it uses chitosan.
That's why it's Cheat Fit. Now, second thing I would like to know is who chose your team members? It was randomization. It was very pro presentation by 4 of you, involvement of all 4 of you. I would like to know one more thing. What was your involvement during the process? Like each one of your involvement during the process of making the presentation. किसका क्या रोल था? नहीं, just specify in one line each. आप एक अपना खुद का बता दो एक लाइन में.
So we all contributed equally, like we all gathered pieces of information and edited it ourselves.
सब ऐसे हाँ यार, मतलब आप लीडर हो. Okay, that's great. Thank you, ma'am. One question from the audience, if anyone has. Okay, thank you, team.
Now let's welcome Team 11 Coconut Crusader. Crusader. Jena, Sridhar, Abhisha, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Sampada and Rudraksh. Let's welcome them on stage.
Good morning, Sharks. My name is Rudraksh Rawat, class 10 science.
Hello, I am Abhilasha Koi and I am from grade 12 science. I am Jaina Panchal, grade 10 science.
I'm Sridhar Modi, grade 12 science.
I am Sampada Dandika, grade 10 science.
Our product, Coco Creators, is made by coconut crusaders. Everyone likes to drink coconut water in hot and tiring summer. However, accessing the coconut water can be troublesome. That's why our product, Coco Creators, comes in to ease the problem.
Green coconuts have a hard shell, which makes them hard to pierce. And not everyone has the skills to use a knife or any sharp object to cut them. And using a knife to cut a coconut also has high chances of injuries and it takes a lot of effort. So the solution to this problem is our product, Coconut Grater. So this is a lever machine in which you just have to pull the lever down to puncture the coconut. It takes very less effort and it also has very low chances of injury. Since our product is manufactured in India, so the overall cost is decreased and there is no fees of importing. And our product is also eco-friendly, doesn't require any electricity, and it's also cost effective. Weakness, since in winters we doesn't drink coconut water a lot, so our profits may get affected. And opportunities like during COVID-19, like during the pandemic, the COVID infected people are given like coconut water and it's also very health beneficial. So more people are buying coconuts, so it may prove fruitful for our product. And threats like any unforeseen climate change may affect the growth of coconut, which can negatively affect our sales.
Our product is cost efficient. Our product is the only product that is manufactured in India and it is made up of high quality and it is safe.
So unique selling point. Our product is user-friendly product and has a unique lever mechanism that allows the customer to easily work, and it doesn't require power to work, and it is designed in such a way that our customers can easily clean it.
For our business plan, the raw materials used for 1 unit is steel and plastic. The total weight of the product is 5 kg, 4 kgs of steel and 1 kg of plastic. This brings the total cost of raw materials to 600 rupees. There's also a processing cost of 600 rupees, which brings the total cost of production for 1 unit to 1200 rupees. We will be selling the product at 2000 rupees, which will give us a profit of 800 rupees. So for marketing, we plan to use ads on sites and social media such as Instagram and YouTube. We also plan to use direct email marketing, use of billboards in coastal areas, handle distribution, newspaper advertisements, and we'll also be selling it near the gift section of stores. We'll be demonstrating the mechanism to the public also and be sharing customer reviews.
So relevance in real world. So benefits of coconut water is that it's recently it was used in COVID-19 for the patients and dengue
and it aids in hydration. So even it helps in kidney stones and people who have kidney problem. So it dissolves the stones present inside the kidney. Thank you.
Yes, judges.
Simple and must product. I have only seen on Facebook. ये product available है और it is a tedious job. You know, if it is not slit, then you cannot drink water from the coconut. So this is a very good handy at home. And every time you know that knife is required otherwise. But I would suggest one thing. See, there is a malai also inside the coconut, correct? Here you can add blades, you know, extra fitting. In this machine, you can add blades which can either cut with the same power, it will cut the nariyal coconut into 2 pieces. So you can take out that. So a additional adapter आप दे सकते हैं, adapter blade, like a mixture में number of blades that you can add into this. Apart from that, जो dry nariyal सूखे हुए, which we use it for puja and other things. You can use the same thing for chilling of that also. ऊपर का जो कोकोनट का छिलका है ना उसको निकालने में भी you can use this thing at home. 2 or 3 adapters you have to make it, 2 or 3 other blades. This will be very useful. Complication नहीं है, ज़्यादा marketing होता है, ज़्यादा technology भी नहीं है. It's simple. It can be sold by every shop. Okay, very good product. Thank you. I will be your buyer. And you will say.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sometimes in invention, simplicity also matters.
Yes, sir.
Right? So this was related to that. I would like to ask only one question. You were mentioning that you'll be selling your product at 2,000 rupees. 1,200 will be your landing cost and all this. You have not mentioned how many numbers you'll be able to sell in 1 month because your expenditure is month on month. Right? खर्चा तो हर महीने आ ही जाता है. How many numbers will be selling? That is to be shown. Right? Otherwise, that will be considered as your hobby. In business, you have to count how many accounts you'll be selling per month, and what will be your expenditure per month, and how you will grow your business. Suppose you have sold 5,000, 6,000 pieces in a city. After that, how will you grow your business?
Thank you, sir. It's a nice idea. And best of luck for that. Thank you, ma'am. There's only one question. We don't have time. We are very short of time.
Such product already exists in market and it costs only 30 to 40 rupees. So why would people prefer to buy your buy a product which costs high?
The products that are available in the market are manual and they don't have a proper mechanism. I mean, they do, but this has a liver mechanism. It is totally different. And the quality is good too.
Now let's welcome the last team of Shark Tank, Team 13, PGP, Plastified Gas Providers. May I have you guys on the stage, please? Let's give a big round of applause for them.
We are nearly getting choked to death by the amount of plastic we throw away.
It's killing our oceans.
It's entering in our body through the fishes we eat.
Good afternoon, judges, teachers, and my fellow competitors. We are PGP, Plastic Gas Providers. I am Shreya Limbani, grade 12 commerce student.
I am Shahzad, grade 10 science student.
I'm Parthiv Desai, grade 10 science.
I am Sana Nair from grade 10 science. PG, plastified gas, is also known as PG, plastified gas, is a gas converted from plastic when modified and burned. Plastic, as you all know, plastic is made up of a lot of elements such as carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, chlorine, and sulfur. When plastic, when burned and modified, it will be converted into gas. Plastic is made up of many harmful chemical substances which can be very dangerous if we don't use it accordingly. And as we all know that plastic is found in large quantities worldwide. The main causes of plastic pollution is inadequate waste disposal, industrial activities, construction, etc. And plastic is something which sticks around in the environment, causing pollution and also by spreading toxins. So the solution to all these problems is by using plastified gas instead of petroleum gas. Like, it is made without creating any kind of air pollution. It reduces land and water pollution. It can also be used for cooking purposes. And since LPG is a non-renewable source, it should not be completely depleted. So to save it, we can use plastified gas as an alternative. And it is completely eco-friendly. But now the question stands that how can we convert plastic into gas? So plastic can be easily converted into methane by using ruthenium metal as a catalyst. And so 90% of plastic can be easily converted into fuel in just 1 hour at a very low temperature. And other processes like gasification can also be used to break down plastic using high temperature. But the main question is, why would anyone buy our product? Because LPG has already owned the market. And basically all the households, they all use LPG. So what makes our product better than LPG?
Plastified gas, PG. It controls the plastic pollution and reduces the use of petroleum.
LPG, high use of petroleum is on a daily basis.
Plastic can be easily found and can be converted into a gas.
When LPG is collected,
but don't you think that gas line can cause a threat to us? I completely agree with your statement. Gas line is indeed our threat, but gas line cannot be installed at all the places, like slums and all. We at least need 2 feet for digging it up and install gas line. So what do some people live in slums use? They can use our product, since we will deliver our product to their households.
our marketing strategy. To sell our product, we will distribute flyers, hoardings, and advertise our product through giving different ads with various apps.
So our unique selling point is we are not using petrol, we are using plastic. Instead of petrol, since all of you might know that petrol is made up of coal and fossil fuels and oil and other non-renewable resources, which are depleting day by day. So what if one day it just disappears? There's nothing. What will people cook? Like, how will people cook from? So that is our product's USP, that we are making our product from plastic. And it is solving 2 problems, that is plastic and also it is also helping LPG, like to save LPG for other purposes such as petrol, like for the car, fossil fuels need to be saved. So this is our business plan. So in one cylinder, there will be of like 14.2 kg of gas. And so suppose we have an order from a company that we have to produce 2,500 gas cylinders. So first of all, we'll need a pyrolysis plant, which we will need 3 lakh. And this is one-time investment. So yes, and plastic waste segregated, which will cost us to 20,000 per month. And we will get this from the municipality. We will connect with the government and we will get plastic. And then labor cost, suppose we have 20 staff, so we'll be paying them, paying them 50,000, total to 20 staff, and for 2 months it will be 1 lakh. Operational cost, storage and transportation, and cylinders price. Adding it all, we are getting 8,92,000. That is cost price. Like on this amount, we'll produce 2,500 gas cylinders. So this is our sale projections. So from the amount which we showed you earlier, we are getting 356 rupees per gas cylinder. We'll be producing one gas cylinder at rupees 356 and we will sell it at 550. So our profit will be, we will sell our 2,500 gas cylinders at 13,75,000. So then our profit will be 4,82,000. So this profit will be reinvested in the business to expand and the facility staff, marketing and production. So our mission is to replace LPG in the whole market and create a monopolistic market of PG. And one more that can be called as a social mission, that we will try our best to save LPG. We will try our best to save fossil fuels and coal, since they are non-renewable energy. And our vision is, so our goal for first year is to make profit and incur less losses. For the second year, we'll be making our product pan India. That is, our product will be available in the whole country. And our goal for the fifth year will be to make our company a multinational company. Also, to make Earth's most consumer-centric company, we will deliver our products to each and every household, no matter where the consumers stay. Plus, we will also, our employees will also help them install cylinders in their houses each and every time they buy our product.
Relevance in the real world. As we know that burning of plastic creates lots of pollution, and a pollution which can harm human. By depleting plastic, we can use it as a fuel from carrying out our necessities.
As far we have seen that plastic can not only be harmful, but can also be useful if we use it in a better way. By our product, we can reduce plastic pollution and air pollution. We know pollution is going on at a fast pace. LPG vapors can run along long distances and can collect in drains and basements.
Lastly, I would like to end up with a quote by William Musician, that waste isn't waste until you waste it. Thank you.
This product, the biggest nuisance in the world is plastic.
Yes.
As a pollution.
Yes.
And we are bringing a solution to the nuisance.
Yes.
Okay. So this can revolutionize the market. If we, I don't know whether, first of all, I want to know that gas which you are producing, plastic gas. Just by burning it, what is the plan for that?
Sir, you might know how the gobar gas is produced, right?
I know.
Yes. So, like collecting all the waste, we put it in a tank, and then there's no air in the tank. So through which it creates gas. So with the same process, but when our plastic will be contained in a container, the temperature of the container will be so high that plastic will automatically melt and vapor. So the gas which is produced through which that will be our product. So it creates no air pollution.
But that refilling, how you do? See, gas refilling has to be done with the pressure. Correct? So the vapor which is coming of plastic,
Yes.
you have to pressurize it and put it in cylinder. Then only you can market it. Isn't it?
Yes.
So is there what is the plant? You need a plant for that.
Yes.
For pressurizing.
Sir, we named our plant that is pyrolysis plant. So everything will be included in that plant.
And when the plastic burns,
Yes.
what is the leftover? Anything left over?
Sir, since we are using the plastic that will,
Because plastic burning ke baad bhi there will be some residual products, which is also going to be a pollution. Plus burning a plastic and the smoke going out in the air also is creating a pollution. So if that is a solution is there, I don't know whatever research you have done, but this is an excellent thing, which is a need of the hour. And there is a great big market and everybody is waiting for the replacement of this, petroleum products, something like that. So congratulations, good idea.
Thank you,
Only
sir.
thing it should be implemented properly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your suggestion.
Very nice creative idea.
Thank you, sir.
I think in last my session, I had told you that in 19th century, people used to have the energy from wood, burning the
Sir,
wood.
we got this idea because of you. While you were giving
Yes,
yours,
yes.
suddenly
Yes.
just popped up.
So
in
just
my
for
head.
that, in 19th century, those who invented coal,
Yes,
those
sir.
countries became the leader, like Europe countries and all this. And later on century, the people who invented diesel and petrol, they become the leader.
Yes,
Now
sir.
there is a time of making the green energies.
Yes.
So the people who are inventing for the green energies, they will be leading the world,
The world,
like
yes.
solar energy and all this. So in alternate of the solar energy, whatever you are making, that is really appreciable.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
good idea, fantastic idea. Now, criticism part. When you are burning the plastic, can you consider your energy which is generated? It's a green energy.
Sorry, sir.
The energy which you are generating is the gas, whatever you are generating. Can you consider that one as a green energy or no? Because again, during the process, if it is creating some pollution, it is not green energy.
See, what is asking is, we are giving it for cooking purpose. We are giving our home. There is a smoke out of that gas also. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Is it a harmful gas? Or
No,
is it
sir, that is not a harmful
any
gas.
research on any certification on that?
Sir,
I already said that we're gonna mix, like we're gonna convert it into methane by using vanadium metal. And we're not gonna do it in open field, we're not gonna do it in open fields, there's no air pollution which is caused.
Because they see when you are burning, they are looking for the gas.
When you, the consumer will be using the gas, will there be any pollution coming on the consumer?
Because burning that plastic or wood is so that which is not allowed. So and gas production of that whether you find out if it is really green energy, then you are doing a fantastic job. Because you are the statement of transport minister even
sir, I got your question.
Yes.
Yes.
So for the green energy.
Yes.
And they want to make India totally petrol free by 2060.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Find out whether that is.
Sir, I got your question. First, I couldn't understand. So, sir, this idea is being invented by someone from a university. So we just added our USB points where they had also mentioned that the gas which will come out like while the consumers are using, the gas which it will relieve is not harmful. It is fully safe for consumers to use it.
One more thing is safety point of view. When you compare your LPG gas with CNG gas,
Yes, sir.
I'm not technically chemistry person, but let me tell you. Right? What I know is when in LPG, whenever you put a fire on that,
Yes, sir.
all this particular chain of carbon and hydrogen burns together, so it creates an explosion. While in case of CNG, that chain is getting one by one.
Yes.
So there is no. It is always safe to use the pipeline gas compared to the LPG gas. So in these two categories, where your gas will be placed,
Sir,
safety point of view.
Yes, so sir, I already said that gas line, I know that it is being installed in most of the places, but sir, not all. For people who use like cooking or like people who use lots of gas, they will have how gas line charge the money. It is based on the meter. Like if they use more gas, then they will have to give more money, and if they use less, yes, and they will have to give less money. But our product is only charging 550 per month, and it is based on them that how much they use it, and if it is for if they can use one cylinder for 2 months, then 550 rupees for 2 months is not bad. And also plus, sir, we have huge slum areas, and government cannot install gas lines in slums because since slums are congested, so government at least need 2 feet of space to dig up the line and install gas line. So slums do not have that much of space to install gas line in every single houses. So our cylinder can play a huge role in it for the slum areas.
It can be one of the alternate, but not the option of this LPG, right?
Yes, sir, you can.
Thank you, sir. No discussion is there, so I will not say anything. But I really appreciate the girl in the blue, the way she runs the show.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was so much. Thank you.
We can have another house session.
First of all, I would like to start by thanking the judges who came to our school. And I would like to call Khushi upon the stage to take over.
Thank you so much, Dinesh Bhai, Bharat Bhai, and Dr. Mittal. It was wonderful having you here. Of course, the session extended longer because for us also it was the first time. Now we know how to manage it well so that there is sufficient time given to the teams and we can also plan it. The enthusiasm of all the students was amazing. I think a big round of applause for the way. And thank you once again for being here with us. And we would really appreciate if you could write, share your comments with us. Maybe you could write to me and I can share it with the entire team. So it's been almost 4 hours and I think time just flew. Brilliant ideas, brilliant teamwork, and very, very amazing, innovative thoughts from you. So all of you really deserve a big round of applause. And on behalf of the Billabong staff and students, thank you so much, Dinesh Bhai. Thank you so much, Bharat Bhai. Thank you so much, Dr. Yes. So if you would really want to share, the judges would wish to share.
Friends, it was a great interacting with you. It was a fantastic effort. Actually, आप लोग बच्चे नहीं हो, आप लोग बाप हो. मेरे को बिजनेस में सीखने को मिला. We have been in business for 10-15 years. but you have come out with the fantastic ideas and really भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने में आपका बहुत बड़ा रोल रहेगा. Your school, I congratulate the madam and school who are not creating employees, they are creating employers. Okay. तो आप एक बनने जा रहे हैं और मैं आपको मेरी एक बुक प्रेजेंट करना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि ये बुक एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के ऊपर ही मैंने लिखी है, मेरे खुद के बिजनेस अनुभव के ऊपर. और बिजनेस आप करने जा रहे हो तो एक बात का सिर्फ मैं आपको सलाह देना चाहता हूँ कि एवरी सक्सेसफुल मैन इन द बिजनेस वर्ल्ड हैज फेल्ड एवरेजली 17 टाइम्स. 17 बार फेल हुआ है, then only he has become successful. So whatever your projects are there, even if you fail, be passionate about that. टाटा ने कहा है कि लीडर्स ऑलवेज डोंट मेक राइट डिसीजंस बट दे मेक देयर डिसीजन राइट. ये आपको सीखना है और इसलिए माय स्लोगन एंड मेरा जो सब टाइटल है फेल टू विन, और हिंदी में भी हार से जीत, आपको इसलिए प्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ नॉट फॉर मार्केटिंग माय बुक बिकॉज दिस इज द एंटरप्रेन्योर के लिए लिखी गई बुक है. और इसका टाइटल भी एथिकल बिजनेस के ऊपर है. जो सूरज बनकर डूबता है वो सूरज बनकर ही उगता है. अगर आप फेल भी होते हो तो आपको उठ के फिर से खड़ा होना है because it is averagely 17 times even if you really become a successful. And I congratulate all of you and great efforts and a great vision and a great ideas. And remember, no idea is ever a small. Benjamin Franklin has said, I have found results, so mighty results from a small ideas that I have removed the word from my dictionary as anything as a small. This is the thing. So you don't consider your idea to be small. It can change the world tomorrow. It can change India tomorrow. Okay? और मैं सिर्फ आखिर में इतना कहना चाहता हूँ, जो हमारे फौज का मंत्र है कि गीता भी रखते हैं, कुरान भी रखते हैं, ग्रंथ बाइबल महान भी रखते हैं, फर्क नहीं करते हम मजहबों में, दिल में हिंदुस्तान रखते हैं.
Very humbly accept this.
Thank you.
And please come. I think a photograph with us.
Good afternoon, judges, teachers, and participants gathered here for the Billabong Shark Tank. It gives me immense pleasure to be standing here to deliver the vote of thanks. On behalf of all the participants, I would like to thank all the judges, Mr. Dinesh Patel, Mr. Bharat Desai, and Dr. Mitul Patel, who have honored us with their presence. Thank you for giving us your insights on our propositions and for agreeing to educate the Billabong Shark Tank contest. Your time and dedication made it possible for us to reward students for their creative efforts. In addition, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the school for giving us a platform to showcase our talents and ideas. It has been a wonderful and thrilling experience, and we look forward to more such opportunities in the future. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Due to shortage of time, we will be tabulating the results and declaring it later on. Today, because the van drivers are already waiting down, we will not be declaring the results right now. Okay? I know you are very enthusiastic and eagerly waiting. Okay, so tomorrow we will declare the results after the tabulation of all the 3 judges. Thank you.
Everyone is requested to sit down. Please get back. Please.
Sign here, sir.